All right, let's fire this up. It's going to be a live stream late at night, a late night live stream. And we've completed the campaign. The Katava fight was not as bad as the Act 9 boss. So let's get into this. We're in good shape. We just started doing some maps. Let's go to our hideout. All right. Well, I'll type hello in the chat. Hello all. There we go. I think everything's up and running, so we'll give this a shot here, guys. Looks good. Oh, I can move this over. Now I can see the screen better. Good. All right. We just cleaned up the stash, and we're about to do... Let's see what we could do. Let's take a quick look at him. I probably have to move him around. We did a little bit of... we needed a little bit... Let's just grab a little bit more azurite real quick. Hey, welcome to the stream. And it doesn't say who's here, but somebody's here, it said. Away we go. Alright, I gotta focus here a little bit. Don't want to die. After all that work. It was a lot to get to this point. I saw that flare cache right there. And we did, we were on Twitch earlier tonight, and now I haven't... Hey, thanks for the like. Very cool. And welcome to the stream, guys. I was on Twitch for a couple of hours, and then I did some cleanup of the, in between streams. I don't like doing all the maintenance stuff to, selling off all the stuff, cleaning up my stash tabs. Hello, there's a bunch of people here. Hello, everybody. And just gave it a shot. We're in maps now, Cyclone of Tumult, and I decided to fire up YouTube instead of Twitch this time, because we did 2 hours over there. Hey, Delco. Very cool. Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. How are you? Very cool. Go like this. Just getting, we're the next goal is level 95 now. I'm really comfortable down here in Delve too, so, I just got to make sure I don't get overconfident, but we're almost up to 7,000 health. We're at 6,600 health for the Katava fight, so imagine being at 6,600 health by the end of the campaign. The weapon we have is good. Let's scoop up all this. We need this to actually improve some of our stats down here. We'll do that next, or in the process of it. And let's see. We'll do that. And thank you for the like. That was, somebody hit like right away. It was very cool. Thank you. We'll take that. We need more of those. And we got one of these. Let's see. We got one of, we did this. For some reason, I don't know if they give you access to these earlier now, the ability to craft earlier on your flasks, but it was available. Doing well. Doing well. Thank you. There we go. And let's see what we get here. We have 313. We've already upgraded a few times, so we're going to have to get up to 1,000. Let's get one more torch. I actually need a little more radius there. One more torch and that. It's something, I guess. And good enough here. Good enough here. Oh, and maybe a little radius here as well. All right, let's go back up top and do a map. And I still have a plan for at least one more episode for the Juggernaut Cyclone of Tumult series. This guy's pretty cool. And you get a free mystery box as well. So we have this one going. And I'm stacking armor on both these, even though, it would overwrite it on the second one. Or, it's okay with me. Armor's that important to me that I'll let it go like that. And let's go see a map. Almost got killed by I didn't do it, but there was a torch cloak boots on one of the mercs, and sure enough, it would have reflect killed me if I'd fought him. I think. I've seen people complain about it, and they just instantly die to some unique boots on a merc, which was really kind of surprising. This is going to be for save for later. That's a tier 3, tier 2, tier 3. Let's knock this one out if we need to. We technically don't need to, but we'll put it down here. So we'll put the ones that we need to up here. That's technically done as well. So we'll do this one. Magic monsters. Oh yeah, that's fine. This is completely safe for us. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Just fired it up just a couple minutes ago. We did one little quick delve. Now we're into maps. The mods for the maps are not that bad. We pull it up. The ones that are related to the Gauntlet, I think it's... Where are they? This one? There's like only like 3 of them. I'd have to jump into a map that doesn't have it, or maybe down in Delve it'll show it. Not that. Not this, not that, not that. Where is it? Increased monster damage there. 20% increased, 20% here, and I think one other thing. So it's not that bad. At least in tier 1 through 5. Oh, what am I doing? I see a blue portal, I click it. Alright, what map is this? Strand. Very popular map with people like this map a lot. We need scouring orbs, very cool. And I might have to actually scour. Yeah, for the scour rerolls, that would be cheaper than using a chaos. But I also need scours for other things too, so kind of pressed for this. We'll be getting more currency as we go along though. And we're not going to fight that guy. I think the majority of people are being killed by mercs in the Gauntlet League, you know, along the way, at the end, whenever, you know, all over. Little concerned about some red beasts too, but they really shouldn't technically be that bad. We'll see. We'll grab that helmet just in case. This is a late night stream out of the blue. We'll give it a shot though. Still having fun in the Gauntlet. It's pretty amazing. So definitely challenging. I would say Ruthless mode though, solo self-found, is still harder. Even though the bosses are tough here, it's just tough because you don't get all the things. Oh, I see the comment. 1 second, I'll get to that. I'll try not to read it while I'm actually fighting the habit. I'll let that guy go. And we'll take this one, the Moonstone Ring. We probably don't want it all. And let's push pause. Here, I was thinking you were doing normal gameplay, Trade League. This is really good. Yeah, this is Gauntlet. Did I put it on? Yeah, it's Gauntlet. Yep, this is Gauntlet. So, this is solo self-found hardcore. I should put that in the title. Hardcore solo self-found. There we go. But, oh well. I don't think this is a good one. Let's see. Ooh, we got a nice, saw that sulfite pop up there. Yeah, this one is just going to get, disenchanted. Alright. And 330, not bad. I think was it not Cyclone, but the Delve is going to be our secret to get safely to 95. As long as I don't mess up in the maps, 95 is the goal. I should be able to do it. I'll take a look at our EXP per hour pretty soon, but right now we're in good shape. Buttons to push there. I mean, oh, I could look at this. 23%. That's, I think, is that on the high end? Right here. 24% would be there. So this is a possibility. Let's see what it rolled. Need a lot of life. Nope. Alright. 1 second. This is really good. You really should. It would elevate how impressive this is. To get to 95, that would help with the impressiveness. This is tough. This is the furthest I've ever got in hardcore. I normally don't play it at all. But this build is very tanky. And it was literally meant to be that way for me. So I also have to do lab a few more times just to get... I have to do my 4th lab, but there's not a... I might end up just taking double mini life nodes for that, so it's not that pressing right now. Soon, but not yet. I've looked at some of the other nodes and I just don't like them. 3 of them I like, the 4th one I don't like on this Ascendancy. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. We just fired it up. We're doing a little bit of YouTube tonight. I did a couple hours on Twitch, And then I took a break to, you know, clean up everything and do that kind of stuff. So
This'll do nicely, Exile.
it'll be nice when we get buffs from that, movement speed buffs and everything else. I'm just full clearing these maps, getting the EXP. Don't think this boss is too tough. Let's see. He should be right over. Oh, nice that there's a blue pack here. That's a nice chunk of EXP. Oh, and during the live stream, I've turned off ads, so you guys shouldn't be seeing any ads. Hopefully, should be the case. It's a little bit trickier to set up. It's easier to set up. What do you call it? Twitch to just click and go. You don't have to make a. Here, I have to make a splash screen to update that. There, you just kind of just set your new label title and you're good to go. It's easier to do. Whereas YouTube is a little, it's not that much harder, but you know, you got to do a little bit more, and they don't save your settings in YouTube, so a lot changes that way. Nearby, yeah, that's not a good one. And good. We'll look at that Crusader, and I don't want the other stuff. No, okay. Let's go back here. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. We just fired it up. And that's going to go to the Disenchanter. Oh, we got a map. Nice. And let's just quickly go over these things. This is a no. I'm basically looking for a lot of life, something to compete with this. This is very easy to upgrade, so that's just got fire, life. Oh, that's a lot of life, and int. So I would need the int. That has some, but no. We need more life on it, too. It's got a ton of life. No int. Oh, it's got a little bit. What does this have? 143 and 143. So it's a side grade. And I should have ID'd that. All these items really make a big difference. It's going to be make or break with that. Okay. And then this stuff is going to get chucked in here for disenchanting. There, and away we go. Is this one done or not? Nope, it's a level 2 map, and it's a geode map. Also, because we can't re-roll. Hey, welcome to the stream. There's a bunch of people in here. Very nice. Pretty cool. What do we got here? Monster physical damage reduction, that's fine. Less curses. Monsters steal frenzy and endurance charges. That's real nice of them. And we'll go like this. And we're going to take more Nico in our maps, because I want to be able to get plenty of sulfite for delving. So let's do it. And let's do another one right here. It's going to be a lot. Okay. Nothing bad. I always double check, because this could kill us. One mistake here could kill us. I just miss one thing. One mod on there. Even elemental could kill us, because we're oddly enough, we're doing elemental damage. It just, that weapon worked out. And it's a good weapon. It's not truly 682, 582 physical DPS. That's really nice. And we got a 5 link so far. Plenty of room for improvement.
You don't stand a chance.
Domination scared, okay. And let's get this guy down. And I don't have my Val Haste available yet. Looks like it's not even close. But we'll take the Scarab. And I'm not going to look at those. I'm not even going to look at the Mercs, because they really are going to be the thing that would kill me. I think the highest likelihood of deaths are the Mercs, then me just misreading a map, and then maybe a select few bosses in here. Somebody said they died to the core boss at like on a tier 3 map. It hit really hard for like 7,000 life. And I was like, really? I never get hit that. I'll see. I'll see if that's the case. Somebody said that, and I was like, now I'm concerned about that particular boss. But this isn't so bad at all. I think the mods in the first, the beginning of this campaign and the later half were worse than the mods now. Maybe I'm just misreading something. I don't know. The mods don't stack, so it's like not all the mods from, they don't stack up over and over again, so it doesn't seem too bad, guys. Plated Greaves. Take a look at them, but are those all blue? And this is a strength? No, it's red, blue. All right. And I'm just trying to full clear the maps, get as much EXP loot out of each one. We're not really pressed for maps. Down in Delve, I'm going to be getting lots of maps. I already got some. We got, we cleaned out Kirik on the first thing. We don't have any Kirik missions to reset them, though. Not yet, at least. But we're getting decent maps. Map drops. And I can do the 3-for-1s to get, the next levels up if I need to. There's lots of options. I think we'll be in... Oh, there's a Soul Eater. I think we'll be in good shape. Where's the Soul Eater? He's off to the north a little bit. Probably. Right over here? Or did he just drop? Wow, he must have just died. And we'll take... The next 4 nodes we're taking are actually life nodes, so we're going to be over 7,000. We'll be up to maybe 71... Actually, 7,300 life in a pretty soon here. There's a possibility that I'll even take the 10% more life for having 6 life masteries, which I've never taken in the game before. But we'll see. There's a possibility that that's going to be the case. It'd be very strange. I've never took it before. But I'm leaning towards that being the case. I'd love to find a Comb's Heart. If we could do that, a Comb's Heart plus this, we'll be in the #1 slot as far as life. I know there's no achievement for that, but it would be neat to have that. I just have to get lucky and find a Comb's drop, or maybe it was in an ancient orb to do it. I've never used it that way. But look at 2 defiles. It's cool. Definitely 3-for-1 those if I wanted to. And oh, here we go, guys. Could this drop like just a bunch of unique items? I don't know. This could be it right here. Let's get our hopeful golem up. We'll put that there and open it up. What is this gonna do? Don't like it. It's sketchy already. I think it comes out in waves, right? Yeah. I don't see these too often in PoE 1. But it should be okay. Is there another wave? Come on, Comb's Heart. Be nice if we got that right after I asked for it. Be too nice. Easy. Yeah, that would shoot us up to like 9,000 health. Close. Not close at all, actually. But it would shoot us up that high, but I would actually have to figure out what to do with it. Hey, welcome to the stream. There's a bunch of people in here. A late night stream. Alrighty. And if anybody has any questions, just let me know. There's a POB in the description too. So, Path of Building link, so you can actually look at it. On Twitch, there's the Armory, which is kind of nice. You can just, click that button and look at the gear that I have. But here, you'd have to go to the PoE. It's a PoE Ninja link, so it just goes into there and does that thing. Come on. And let's get him down. Oh, he's fighting my golem. Now he's going to fight my totem. Let's get our golem back. Alright. Easy stuff. I'm full clearing each map. Taking my time on each one. Getting the EXP. I really want to get the next level. The next 4 levels, really. And then I think 4 more levels after that, I could get another 10%. So technically we're looking at, oh boy, 72. I think we could be at 8,000 health by the time we hit 87-ish. 8,000, actually a little more than that. We'll be at like 8,200 health. And I wouldn't mind that. Would be nice. Without a Comb's Heart. Without any other gear changes also. We're literally, this is the gear that I found in the campaign, so there's a lot out there that we can get upgrades from. And we have till Saturday to do this as well. Let's see, is there anything? Did I open up all this area over here? No. And there should be a boss, I think, down in the bottom corner. A lot of wisdom scrolls. I'm probably going to get too many. I'll maybe not highlight them anymore, or take them out of my loot filter. Only look at like stacks of 20 or something. in Delve, you get big stacks of them. It's nice. They kind of all collect them up. Yeah, there it is. And this is awfully bright, too. Sorry about the brightness of the map on there. I can lower the transparency, but then on the darker or the lighter maps, it's worse, and the darker maps, it's too much. Let's see if we can change it a little bit. A little bright. And we'll go down to something like that. A little bit better, but not much. Not really. It does help me steer around, though. It's really important. So I gotta kind of keep it there. Alright. Hey, welcome to the stream. Started up a little bit ago, and let's do this fight. This one's he's over in the corner. And he's got a... Oh, and he hits really hard, too. Oh, gosh, guys. This could actually be a serious... I don't want to do Geode fight ever again after this, so... I'm not even going to pause to do a curse on him. I want my life gain on hit rolling the whole time. See how tough he is? I gotta remember, no Geode ones. After this fight, I don't want to do Geode again. He does a lot of chaos. Here's the other thing. I usually don't have any chaos resist, but this time I do, so we're better off with, you know, we're in better shape there than normally. Normally I wouldn't have any chaos resistance. And now I have, like, I'm not even sure how much, let's see. 35. Decent, but I'd like a little more, but usually I have minus 60. So, yeah, and we got 2 Arachnid, and good enough. We'll take that too. Alright. 1 monster left. Not bad, guys. Full clear. And about 2 more maps we should hit a level, I'm guessing. And then this is going to be really nice. That is a really big bonus thing. That's going to be nice. Alright. I won't look at this stuff right now. I'll look at that, but that's about it. Nope. And then we'll just put this other stuff away. Oh, and we'll take this. And this is going to get into... This is going to be... Yeah, we're just going to disenchant this. We don't need it. Okay. We'll put that away, that away. Additional shrines, interesting, but not that cool. Something. We'll get it when we get shrines out there. Well, that's a good item too. All right, let's ID this, and then we're just gonna find the maps that we haven't done. So at 1 Arachnid tomb, and is this one safe? That's a lot of stats on it, guys. There's no reason to do this kind of thing. Elemental resistance, that doesn't really matter. Actually, some of these stats really just don't matter. Frenzy, it looks like a lot of bad things, but nah, that's not actually bad. So then we'll do an Arachnid tomb. We can put this one away. Anything else? Defiled, defiled, defiled. Geode I don't want to do again because it's a lot of chaos damage. And these things we can just put away. And we'll be able to 3-for-1 stuff. And this is good to go, I think. Yep. And that should be firing off auto. That's on auto use now. We don't have enough to craft another item. And I'd like to get a second. There's a different flask that does 20% more armor, and I'm probably going to do that on it as well. Going really into defense. No offense. Hardly any nodes I've taken are offense related. Okay, and let's do it. This is safe, right? Yep. Safe-ish. Do it. All right, next map up. I also played a little bit this morning, but I played the not old school RuneScape, but regular RuneScape, and I enjoyed it. It's definitely a change of pace from PoE, but I'm just learning everything. I'm found out where the Grand Exchange was. I like the economy thing. You know, you can buy and sell stuff. It's a free-to-play account. I'm kicking around the idea to see if I can actually, I don't know if it's a token or whatever the thing is that you can buy from the auction house to unlock membership level. That would be cool, but it's going to be really expensive, so I have no idea, guys. But it's neat finding out, you know, finding how to do things, and it's just basically an adventure game. You get better gear, go on easy quests, click this, get food and fishing and all the different things. I don't mind it. It doesn't require my attention like this game does. This game, especially in Gauntlet, oh boy, oh boy. You can't make a single mistake. I mean, you can make little mistakes, but I'm saying a mistake. One mistake can wipe out days of work here. That's a little stressful. Hey, thank you for the like. It just popped up. Doesn't say who, but thank you very much. And I don't even know who's in here, because I don't think I have that ability to see who's in here. On Twitch you do. You still have to push a button. I'll have to work on that so I can just see who's in here. But if you've been here before or not, hello everybody. For the late night stream. I also found out that I'm the only Cyclone of Tumult player in the Gauntlet. There's nobody else really playing this. Out of thousands and thousands of people, nobody's doing Cyclone of Tumult, so I'm it. I'm the ambassador for Cyclone of Tumult, it looks like, in the Gauntlet. And I tell you, what do you call it? That fight with Act 9, that was a really, I would say it was easy, guys. I mean, I recorded it. We got the boss. The actual boss fight lasted 1 minute, which is not bad. The DPS was good enough. It was pretty cool. I was very impressed. And all the bosses leading up to it wasn't bad. What was it? Katava wasn't bad also. Let's see if we can life gain right now. Oh, let me clear these guys out while I'm sitting here talking. Let's see what we get. Our life gain is at 40. I want to get the quality up on that. That'll be another 10. So now it's at 42. Flamewood. Eventually that's going to get replaced. The decoy totem, I've been using that quite a bit, but I don't need the flamewood part for it. I just need it to be alive. So if there's any kind of totem, I don't know if there's a gem that can make your totem. We could do it. I'd actually want a duration on there, and if there's a combination of a duration and what do you call it? Some kind of more life. I imagine it already gets a benefit from our aura, maybe. I don't know if our purity of elements helps our aura, helps that thing, but I don't know. But I want it to last a little bit longer is all. All right. And let's go down here and see what's down here. I did find a city down in Delve already, but I'm not ready to go in there. I mean, I want to have enough torches to really light the area up. There's, it's good stuff and tons of maps, which is cool, but I just want to be a little bit stronger for that city. It's just a little bit too, I mean, even this stuff. Hey, Timor, good to see you. 1 second, let me push pause. You finished the campaign? Yep, I finished the campaign in the Gauntlet. Yep. And now I'm in the Gauntlet still here, so we're still here, just chunking away at it. Looks like I'll need probably 2 more maps to get to the next level, and we're level 79. Wow. But I was 78. We'll be 80. That's going to be a big. Yeah, I gotta be careful. I want to hit 80. That's another milestone to unlock, and then this is the farthest I've ever made it in what do you call it? Oh, I don't like these guys. I'm gonna avoid that guy. He can get us down to half health, and if something bad happens, here's the arena. He coming? Is he following us? No. Don't want that guy over. Here he comes. Let's just go in here and put it right there. All right, let's fight the boss thing here. We'll put the whatchamacallit. We'll curse him, and we'll use our. Wow, this guy's a little chunky. We're using Val Haste on him too. We'll put it down again. Our stone golem's still alive, and done. I don't want to go fight that guy that gets you down to half health. I don't like that. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Very cool. And none of this stuff. No. Maybe that one. We're in really good shape with the, what do you call it? Just get out of here. We're in good shape with alterations and everything like that, so I'm not picking every single thing up right now to turn it into alts. This is going to be important. This one right here, guys. Please. what do we get? Some decks. We're going to be really good on decks. In fact, I think I can start upgrading these. I'll double check on that, but put this away. What is this? Dex, fire skills, reduced effective curses. Interesting, but nope. And then this thing, nope. Nope, and nope. And what do we got here? This is a Beyond Scarab. Probably won't do that. And then area contains, imprisoned monsters. Nice. Hi. Hey, John. Good to see you. Been following this series. It's pretty cool. Thank you. Thanks. I appreciate it. Very nice. There should be one more update, maybe two, to the next ranks. It'll be, I think, episode 19. And then Timor is nice. I give up at level 43 on Act 4 of the Gauntlets. I progressed a lot, but not died in the game. But wait till next Gauntlets for improves and go farther than Act 6. Very cool. Yeah, I'm surprised I've made it this far. This build is the reason why I've been able to do this, though. It really is pretty nice. Like it a lot. Basically, life gain on hit. I went with Fortify here. I went with life gain on hit. Endurance charge with stuns. And then infuse. So it's very defensive. How did you get the amulet? Just this amulet just dropped, and then I put that Annoyed on it. I got to get a new Annoyed too, though. There's other better ones at this point, but that's decent-ish right now. But yeah, there's better ones than that. What was it? Yeah, that just dropped a while ago, so I'm going to be kind of stuck with this for quite a while. It's really nice. It does a lot. I might end up... This, even in the normal game, when I run up to, up into the 90s, I'll have this. This carries you into red maps. This is completely fine. It's a really good it's a really good amulet, guys. We can drop a couple of those in there, but we want to hit the next level, so nothing crazy. Nothing crazy yet. The next level. What is this? A tier 3 overgrown shrine. Is there anything crazy? More monster life. Can't be stunned. That's actually kind of not good, guys, because that's how we get our endurance charges. Hey, welcome to the stream. But now I created a character in solo self. Oh, so now you're giving solo self-found a try in mercenary and campaign. So easy. I rushed and not died, but on a merc and tabula. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're going to be... Here's the thing. Once you do this in solo self-found hardcore, regular mercenary solo self-found is just going to be... You'll just breeze through everything. A big difference. Huge difference, guys. Oh, these aren't good. I mean, these are... Let's take a look at this map. Extra energy, Lunaris Fanatics, 20%. This is fine. We'll be completely safe in here, right? And I really want to get 80 locked in, because we're at 79. We just need a little bit more. We're getting roughly 100 million per hour. That should be, what is that? 10 minutes away if we can not die here. All right. Let's see if that's the case. Oh, you know what else? Let's find that. I'm a little bit... What is our played? I would say about... And maybe an hour was AFK, less than an hour, but then there's all the talking. So to get to this point on this character, and I'm a very slow player, we're at... And I played a ton. We're looking at 1 day, 18 hours, so 24, 34, about 40-ish hours of play for me to get to this level. And that's being, super, super cautious, leveling up very slowly, over leveling. So if I do die, I don't have, I realistically don't have enough time to make a second try. Solo self-owned is enough. Hardcore is always restart. Yeah, that's tough. I'm going to finish the campaign and learn to play endgame without trade and finish the Atlas solo. Is going to be a new experience. Absolutely. You'll be able to do it. You're going to be able to do it no problem. Well, it depends. I say that from... I always think everybody's playing Cyclone of Tumult, and you guys aren't. Not everybody plays this. Actually, nobody plays this. Very off-meta. But I enjoyed it a lot. Very easy for me. Doesn't hurt my hand. No wrist pain. And we got a nice, we need those anoints, or the oils, so we're definitely gonna go do this thing right here. This could end up, now this should be fine, right guys? Do I have any anoints on here? No, I don't. Let's see if we can, I don't think we can, but let's go take a quick check here. We have an oil tab, so we can at least look at that. Where is it? Right here. We can do 1. Let's do 1. And anoint it. It's something. Every little edge, guys. Every little edge. Alright, so let's, and then when I do this, I usually change it to that mode. And we're gonna put the slow here, stun there. We need a slow over here and a stun. Slow and a stun. We'll upgrade that one. I guess we'll upgrade that one too. And nope, these can't be upgraded. I'm just going to check the map and go back and forth. Here's some stuff up here. Oh, I see the comment. I'll get to it in 1 second, guys. I'm going to try to focus on this one. I don't have any explodes either, so this is a little not good. We'll upgrade that one real quick. Going to be a lot of jumping back and forth here, I think. We don't even have a maim. These guys are tough here on this side. We'll upgrade that one. Come back over here. These guys are going to be... This is going to be tough. They might sneak through here, so we'll see. And... So far, so good. No. About some over here. We'll hit them. I could put a bleed down, too. And let's see if they... Yeah, these guys might... I don't think I have enough DPS to do this.
You're making me nervous.
Oh, there goes the pump. And... Oh, no, it's still alive. Barely. And we'll bleed them. That'll help. At least I... Oh. And then... Yeah, this is tough. I don't have enough time to click that thing either. And... Barely success. Barely success. But it's success nonetheless. I'd like to find a new weapon at this point. That tells me I need to do a new weapon. And I'm leaning so far into defenses that, you know, that's where all my DPS is coming from, is my weapon. There's no other extra stuff that I've been doing on here. What's that? Scorched and no cold. Probably not good. And let's do this. We should get... Oh, that's a good drop. And this has to be an oil. There we go. Amber, that's not bad. And we'll be 3 for 1 in these. 1 second. Let's. I always read the comments because a lot of people watch on YouTube. They watch these videos afterwards. So let's see. Neo says, I'm almost level 28 and will use normal Cyclone if Tumult won't drop. Yeah, it took me 25 plus runs. It was very unlikely. The normal is an average-ish, not average, but mean would be 18 runs to get Tumult in solo self-found. Which is okay. I was still getting EXP. And then Timur says, yep, I like the diversify Scion Power of Siphon. You want to try and mines this time. Very nice. I pretty much stick with Cyclone and Cyclone of Tumult. And I would say in this league thing, you really need the Tumult because of you need the extra, the damage. The damage is huge. Is that a 5 link? But it's a maul, but that's a 5 link. Nice. That's the first natural 5 link that I saw drop like that, I think. Yeah. And we're gonna get this and just. I do have some guys in the mine over there. So I mean, I could just click it and deal with it. I guess that's gonna be in our boss now. It added it to everything. Ooh, we got another one of these. This is the second one we found of this. Drop that. Oh, easy, guys. They all jumped out. I dropped my totem right after that, but this seems a lot worse. Guarded by all that. Chaos pirates. No, ghost pirates. Eesh. These guys are pretty serious. But we're okay. The rage is actually helping a lot too. Having that much rage and it just stays up. I don't have the gloves, so it's not gonna... And I'm not using Berserk either. I just would prefer the rage to stay at top, at maxed out during these fights, and that's where we're running with it. Please drop Holmes' chest. The likelihood is extremely low, guys, but that would be huge. But then I'd also have to somehow get a 5 link somewhere on my weapon, which is, ugh. I couldn't even use I couldn't use it yet, or I could just drop down. Actually, I could drop down to a 4 link on my, yeah, it's possible. I got it, but I would prefer just Combs chest and a 5 link. Holy cow, look at these guys. Just brutal. Oh, I see the comment. 1 second, guys. These guys are tough. Why are they so tough? Oh, life regen. But I've got, whoa, easy. We just actually, oh, it's one of those, I see. I was gonna say, why is our health going down? But that's why. Gotta lead them around it a little bit now. That was a lot of stuff. And a haunted chambers. Is that the haunted chambers? That's not the weird map. It's just a corrupted one. Ooh, we need those. I'll take all that. I'll take this and that and all these things. And a leather belt too. All right. And an unset ring. Doubtful that I'll use it, but it's a chance. There's a chance I could use it. If it rolled with maybe some chaos resistance on it and life, and then go from there. Oh, there's the Val Pyramid map. We need that one. It's a tier 4, right? Yep. 1 second. I'll get to those comments. I just got to knock these guys out, guys. And a double essence. Ugh. This is not good, guys. This is a lot to it here, and we're almost at 80. I don't want to die here, guys. And some purple explode. I don't like having that bismuth like that. That wasn't... Ugh! I almost made it. I almost messed up, but I think we would have lived, but still. Holy cow. Alright, what do we got here? What level is your character? 79? And you have 4 days to... Oh, I'll hit 95, no problem. Getting to 95 is, yeah, I can get the EXP. That's the easy part. Sorta. I mean, within reason here, guys. But yeah, it should be easy. The EXP per hour is, I'm gonna have that. It's gonna go through the roof, so I'll be in good shape with that. I'm gonna use Delve to get the EXP per hour up. Let's do that and that to this guy. We'll knock him out. Yeah, I have the time. That's what I have. Well, there we go. Immortal. Very nice, guys. We hit level 80. Come on, tornadoes. Are these even bad? I don't know. I assume they're bad. All right. Well, there's a bunch of people. Hey, and thank you for the likes, guys. Very cool. There's a bunch of people in here. A late night crowd on YouTube. Alrighty. Oh, and we'll come up this way. Where's the boss on here? The boss... I thought this area was... Oh, I think it's up here, isn't it? No. They didn't kill the boss already. Sometimes you kill him, you don't even notice. Let's spend that point. I know it's a little... Let's spend that point. Look how far I've... I went up all here, all these life nodes. Late afternoon, okay, very cool. And then over here, I went all the way over here for these life nodes. And here's the thing, I do have a question. See that thing where it says 10 or more life, 10% more life? If you have 6 life masteries allocated, I think that means I have to allocate these too. I can't just, because I do have 6 of them, I'll have 6 available pretty soon here. But, yeah, I think that's the case. I think you have to allocate all 6 of those to get that then. So it just can't be, you can't just have 6 like this possibles. I did unlock the MTX. I got a box for finishing the campaign, and I got this armor. I'll show it to you in 1 second. I think we're just going to take this. And now our life is at almost 7,000. Almost 7,000. Okay. Oh, the MTX, it's kind of hard to see here, but yeah, it's too hard to see. I'll do it in the hideout. But it's the Breach Lord's. I got the Breach Lord stuff. Chest armor. Looks pretty cool. I like it. I just threw it on. And we're full clearing these things. I'm also going to send probably just some shipment just to get some currency out of the boats over there. So I do have that working. And I sent a couple maps through as well. Just maps that I couldn't run, was corrupted maps or stuff that I can't re-roll because I don't have a lot of chaos. Oh, what is this guy doing? Shooting arrows at... Oh, those are beams of doom. There we go. Alright, and this is the... Okay, this is the actual map. Okay. Let's do that, and... This guy shouldn't be bad. Let's put one of those down there. Feels like I already did this fight. Did I already clear this map? Defiled... I think I did, guys. Yeah, I did this map already. But we're not going to get a point for it, but that's okay. I wanted the EXP, so it's decent. And this isn't a bad map. I don't think it's a hard map, so got a buckskin tunic. Interesting. And I don't have space for it, of course. Let's just do a quick depot. And we'll just throw everything in here. Deal with that later, including that item. There's a 5-link, interesting, but I'm not going to switch to malls. Do we need this? Nope, we did that one too. There's the clear oil, so we could... Oh, that clear oil... I gotta remind myself, we gotta get the second thing on there. We might as well throw it on there. And there's a bunch of stuff here. I'll keep this on me, sorry guys. And the tricorn. Look at all these. That's a no on this one. That's a no on that one as well. This one, we're not going to use this. There's no way. Cannot be touched. What? Cannot be touched by tormented spirits. Interesting. That we'll put away. This we need to run. Put all this stuff away. Okay. Easy. Put that away as well. We need to, as a reminder, we'll keep that there, and we have to look at these three. And then we have to go grab that stuff inside there. Dex, cold damage, two-handed melee. That's actually pretty good, guys. This is a possibility. We'll put it in the possible to use thing. Just because it has the resist all, although we don't need it, but if I find an item that I have to get around, so that's a pretty decent item for me so far. Ooh, increased physical, 2% max fire resistance, and that. So this is a pretty defensive thing. And then if I got the this would go well with this one right here. If I take this, that would help. 50% of physical converted to fire, and then the fire would be at like 78%. I think I'm gonna, yeah, this is a really good, this is pretty good for me. So let's open that back up. This is a really good one. I mean, technically everything on there would help a little bit, even the totem thing. So nice to get something like that. All right, let's toss this in here, and let's go back in here and grab that stuff off the ground. Hey, there's a bunch of people in here. Hello, everybody. And we'll grab this, and we'll just throw all this in here to be chucked away. That rustic might be a good item. Let's take a look at the rustic and this. Rustic, 20%. That's a no. No, 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 no. Just like that. We could look at that item. These two. There's no way I'm going to make this a 5-link, though, so that's a no-go. And same thing here, so nope. And what is this? The Ash Rend. I haven't looked at this in ages. Interesting. With ranged. So that's a... Nope. And then let's do this to it. Oils. We'll put that away, and we're going to do this to our... Oh, boy. What is that going to do? This one with this one. Freeze bolt towers. Okay, I guess I can eventually get a freeze bolt tower going. Oh, not upgrade. Anoint. Alright. A little bit more powerful. Barely. And we spent the point right. How are we doing on our...
Greetings.
Oh, and here's the MTX. This is what I got for finishing the campaign. That armor. Pretty cool. I think it came out, was it 5 years ago? The Breach Lord armor set? I didn't get it back then, so I don't usually get like MTX stuff unless, you know, you get it through watching Twitch or this event, that kind of stuff, so pretty cool.
Greetings.
And view the chart. We need all this azurite right now. And then here's a nice area. I need to go. Good luck for farming. No problem. Thank you. Good luck too. And let's just knock out these. We need an item thing with what do you call it? We need the offering for the next lab, the fourth lab. So that would be. I didn't think I was going to get that farming one, or not the farming one, the fire one, but easy. They're attacking me hard there. Your streamer friend died in Act 9. Act 9 boss. Which one was that? Was it Chaotic Rain? He died in, was it, I think, that's the only one I know from streaming, I think. Act 9 boss? Yeah, I did a video of that boss today. It wasn't bad. Oh, easy. Oh boy, I don't like the darkness down here. Knock this guy out real quick-ish. So he's on the Act 9 boss, and I'll have to see if I can watch that on the video. We'll see. Oh, there goes my stacks. Oh, there we go. So we have 6 endurance charges, and we have 20 on our fortify. I could probably add fortify too, more stacks to that. That'd be interesting. Amber amulet, orb of regret. We need those. We need 20 of them, guys, to undo the Alira choice. That'll give us another point to spend, and none of this stuff. Timor, was that the guy, the Chaotic Rain? I'll have to check that out. And I guess we're gonna go here. Do we have enough torches? Technically 5. Not really. We'll give it a shot. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Late night stream. Or afternoon for somebody in the world. Let's drop one just arbitrarily. We'll drop it because it's gonna refill us anyway, so might as well get some light down. Oh, there's another one. So we're gonna drop one here. And we're gonna go into this corner. We'll drop one right here, and we'll drop one more probably back here. Nope. We got to level 80 now, which is really good. A dynamite. Oh, we're already full on dynamites. And now we can grab this right there and just refill. Now we're back up to 6, I think? Yeah, 6. Let's see if... Oh, finally a wall, guys. This is big. Come on. Oh, resonators, hidden riches, interesting things, but I'm going to drop one. Nope. Here we go. This should be enough time. Good. Take all this stuff. And run out of here quick. Out of the darkness. I got to upgrade our darkness protection, but it costs like 1,000 azure right now, so a little tough. Let's light these guys up. Oh, get out of here. And how many? We have 4 torches. Lost loot? No, but I'll light this up just for the kills. And a scarab of adversaries. Nice. In solo self-found, every little drop is way more important. You know, it really is nice. It's helpful. You know, oh, easy. Dynamite, we'll grab it, but come on. I have 2 torches left. I kind of want to kill these, but I'm just going to throw another one. I need one more torch to my my name here. Forgotten jewelry, probably not worth picking up. I mean, I could, but I don't want to risk it down here right now. And the node should be coming up here. We'll grab that. Scoop up that. 29, nice. We have one more, and I don't like either. I'm not going for that, guys. I'm not going in the darkness. Chaotic Rain. Okay, so he did die on Act 9. He's been doing a lot of. He's been giving a good shot. He knows more about the game than I do too. I think he does. He's really fast. Good player. You know what it is? I just stack so much life that it makes up for my ability to dodge. I can't do the mechanics on stuff, guys. I really can't. I'm just like, I run into stuff, or I have to do it really slowly. I'm not a fast player, but I grind away, and I stay strong. I keep on. If there's a life node within reach on the tree, I take it. Especially on this thing, because we have no spell suppression, we have no block, we have no evasion. We have some chaos. Usually I wouldn't have any chaos resistance either, so across the board I don't do it the normal way here. Let's go up here and restock. 276, that's terrible. Because we need we need 511, so that's not so bad. And 200, okay, so this is not so bad. We can do an upgrade pretty soon here. Let's focus on that one, because that's going to keep us alive the most. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, not bad. We died on that. My character, I did the recording, and it was actually pretty easy, guys. Now here's the thing, I did do a ton for it, and I had 6,400 life, which, you know, is not normal by any stretch in Act 9. I think I had 6,200 or 6,400, I can't remember. What are we up to right now? Oh, let's see here. Easy. Dangerous stuff here in the darkness. If you're, you know, yeah, this is... Life gain on hit works down here, though. I want the Lost Well. Even my torches are not good right now. Come on. But the life gain on hit does work in the darkness. So, you know, you can kind of escape your way out with that. I'm not going to go to that other area. But leech doesn't, because you got to actually hurt them to leech, and life gain on hit, just even though in the darkness it works. But don't tell PoE that. My thing that keeps me alive. And we're now level 80. There's all our stats. What? See if I can do this. 1 second, guys. This is probably a bad idea. That's 84,000 in game. So we're well over 100,000 on Path of Building. You know, if it's a low life creature, and then if it's also if it's half its life is gone, we do more damage, and then also if it's a rare or unique, we do more damage. And what other, you know, anything else that I'm missing too. If we vuln it, we do more damage, and then the haste isn't accounted for either. Pretty nice, decent DPS. Let's restock if we need to. Yes, we do. And we should drop some of this stuff. Drop. Nice that we have this. I don't have my fossil node set up. Let's do that. And put it right, I don't know, right by the fragments. And I always make that one yellow. I don't know why. Probably because of those. Yellowish orange. Delve. And we'll call that fossil. There we go. And just pop those in there. We already have some other fossils as well. And then let's just go back to here. Ooh, another... Oh, we need 4 more of these to do our next enchant. And how many of these? Oh, we only have 3 of those. That's terrible. And no, I don't want to do that. That and that. And drop this off. Oh, I see the comment. Hey, Richard. Good morning. Very cool. And let's do this. We're doing the Gauntlet. Everything's going smooth, and thank you for the like. Somebody just hit that. Very cool. We're doing the Gauntlet. I'm rich, yeah. Yep, we have 16 Chaos, Solo, Self-Found, Hardcore. I've got tons of these guys. You can tell that I've been... you know, I'll roll... I won't use many of these. Probably to roll a good one, it would be about 40 of these. Maybe 60 if you get unlucky. But we'll probably use about 40 to 80 of these rolling the flask that we need. But so far it's only going to be one more that I want, and I still have to get the instill. Yeah, I still have to do a bunch, and then we're going to do this one. Let's see this one. Oh, aren't those supposed to be reasonably rare? These are, yeah, they are now. But in a trade league, they're literally, you can get like 20 for a chaos or 40 for a chaos, because people don't use them that much, but unless they're crafting them. Yeah, so that's a little tough. I'll get to them. And then what else? I could craft, if I could put some enkindling on that and just make it stretch it out. You know, I could turn I don't usually use these, but I could do it. I mean, the dark blue ones, I forgot the name. The dark blue, not these. I don't know. Those aren't rare. Those you just get from rares. So let's see what we rolled here. The alterations, those aren't rare. They shouldn't be. No, these I've got just from vendoring. Yeah, these I just ID and vendor all the rare items. In this, just with one stack, you'll get, if you have an inventory of rares, you'll get 4 or 5 alterations from that. So it adds up quickly. That's how I do really well in the early league. On league start, I'll have, I can buy whatever I want, because it usually takes about 15 of those per chaos and league start, and then it drops down in price. All right, this thing is crit strike. That's a lot of crit. And monsters deal. Let's just re-roll this. More magic monsters. Physical is fire. That's fine. I was streaming on Twitch earlier. It was great. I did the what did I stream on there? I streamed. Did I stream the I must have streamed the, no. Did I stream the I don't think I streamed the Katava fight, did I? I might have. I might have did the Katava on stream. I can't remember, guys. I'm sorry. It was just a little bit, I don't know if I did that off stream or on stream. And then I did some maps. I think it was on stream. No problem. Yeah, you don't, it's cool. And then I took a break, and now we're doing YouTube. I hadn't did the YouTube in probably 3 or 4 days. It was just it's easier to start Twitch, not start it, but fire up Twitch than it is YouTube. YouTube, I have to edit the splash screens, and I gotta reset all the settings every time. Whereas YouTube or Twitch, it's one button press, and that's it. And then you can just type in the title. So it's yeah, I noticed that it's very easy to just click and go, and that's why I'm like, okay, I'll just throw it on, just start Twitch. It's easy. Whereas this is a little more complicated. But it's okay. So I don't like that guy following us. We did get our first crafted item there. Oh, easy. Come on. Let's just get away from this guy. Let's see if we can. Yep. I just didn't like that proximity guy being there with us. And we'll poke our nose back here. This could be a trap. See how they, they'll explode you right into a corner. We'll be able to get that guy down. Let's get our little buddy back up. Plenty of wisdom scrolls down here. Plenty of everything, so we're good with that. Oh, what is over here? Anything cool? Lost jewelry. Not probably the least cool, but ooh, a rustic. We might swap back to a rustic from a leather belt. It's like a 22 or 23. Even anything over 20. And then with a good life roll. I think we have a lot of chaos on our belt too right now, so hard to pass that up. Especially in the mods for Act 6 through 10 is pretty, they really up the chaos damage. So I didn't notice it because I just had a lot of chaos resistance and it was good. But now we don't have that in the tier maps 1 through 5. We don't have that. And also, I don't know how this works, but let's see. See how this is over here? This is the only thing. So this is the stuff from the Gauntlet. But I don't know if we go deeper in here, will it upgrade this in Delve? Or will it correlate to whatever the last map you ran in Delve? So I don't know how they're going to handle this. But so far, so good. I think this is those mods are the easiest out of all the mods that they added for Gauntlet. So they're really kind of forgiving in acts or in map tiers 1 through 5, I assume. Oh, you were sleeping, no problem. I believe it. Yeah, I didn't expect to be going on YouTube this late. I was like, well, I can do this. We can give it a shot, and fired it up. There's a lot of people here. Very cool. Alrighty. And it's Gauntlet, so... And I don't think there's anybody else... You guys can confirm this or not, but I don't think anybody else is playing Cyclone of Tumult in the Gauntlet. What class are you the most looking forward to in PoE 2? Well... any kind of a Cyclone class? Class that can do Cyclone. But I like playing Titan. I think it's Titan. It's been probably 5-6 months since I played there now. I was playing that Leap Slam build that would clear the screens in Tier 16. It was nice. Oh, we're good to go. Let's go over here. Other than Warrior. I play a lot of Warrior. I play a lot of... and in that class that did the... It was something to do with a gemling. I played that a lot. If they come out with a new class, I'll give it a shot. Usually, whatever class they come out with, I'll try to turn it into a some kind of warrior-like class, even though it's not meant to be. And we're good here. We're going to upgrade that finally, and that's capped. Yeah, 75% is the cap, but it can go higher than this. Other than warrior merc, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll add mercenaries to, do they already have mercenaries in? I don't know. What is this thing again? Oh, solo streak. I never really paid attention to this. I've seen it before, but complete solo delves at deeper levels to accumulate this streak. Once it gets to 10, you can score on the solo ladder again, having other party members. Interesting. Okay. Let's give this a shot, guys. I want more of this. Ooh, that's a good one. This will be our first... Let's go for our first Tier 3 Azurite node. But I'm looking forward to it. Your gem link was mercenary. My gem link was a mercenary. Okay. Was the mercenary? There's this upgrade, whatever this update or this next version of PoE 2 is supposed to be a real. The rumor is that it's a very, very big update. We'll see. I just want the end game. What I like about PoE 2 or 1 is it lets you play the end game the way you want to do it. You know, if you enjoy Blight, you can do Blight. If you like Heist, you can do that. If you like Delve, you can do that. There's 20 to 30 different things. If you want to just be a hideout warrior and trade, you can do that. The game is just it's you know, it's had years. Well, let's drop a torch just in case. I don't like having that darkness on there. It just has so many different endgame features that, and oh, the other thing is you can pick your maps that you want to run. Nobody would, a game dev would be hard pressed to say, what, people want to actually run the same map 100 times in a row? And they do. They really do. Some people don't. Some people mix up their maps, but other people, they just want to relax, chill, and do knock out 20 maps all the same. Yeah, have it preloaded, everything set up, and just do 20 maps. And they enjoy the same map over and over again. So it's an odd thing that you would think it's not that way, but a lot of people like doing it. And we'll scoop up all this gold. Take that. And what do we get? Murmuring. We'll take the Screaming Essence. That's a nice one. And a Midnight. I'm not hiding very much of anything here. Let's see. Yeah, not filtering out stuff. Oh, and Leather Belt. Let's take that. And it's 34. That's decent. Let's get back up here into the safety area. Haven't played PoE 2 in a few weeks. It's been months since I've played it. And welcome to the stream, guys. There's a bunch of people in here. Let's ID some of this stuff, and we'll even roll one of these belts too. What is this one? This is avoid being shocked, but then lightning damage. So this I'll use for like a weapon probably, even though I don't usually like doing that. And we'll upgrade this. Good, good, good. And we'll work on the... I could upgrade that. I could upgrade the carrying capacity, but let's do the right thing. Not the right thing, but a thing. Let's do this one. Just the radius of this light is not very good right now. This radius is not good either. So we have to upgrade both of those to be feeling more comfortable down here. Put that away. Actually, we're getting too many of these, so we gotta chunk some of those away as well. And a little bit too many of these as well. Okay. And we have to do that in a second. This we don't care about. This is not good, technically. That's a lot of life, but it's a low global fizz roll. And I don't like the other stuff on there. And that we'll deal with later. No life. And here we go. So let's go down to the essences. We don't really have any fossils. What button do you use to quick stash? Oh, control left click. Just like that, control left click. Just pushes it in there. And then all the, you have to set your affinities too by going like right click and set the affinities. And affinities work with free-to-play accounts too. Like here's a free-to-play tab right here. I think that's a free-to-play. Yeah. Yeah. So you can do that. And you can actually set affinities there too. So not just for the pay-to-play. Or pay to, the stash tab things. All right. So what about this one? No. Belt. Fire resistance. Sure, why not? Here we go. Moment of truth. Some, but no. This is our current one, and it has int. That's going to be really hard to replace, guys. That's essentially taking what a whole, what do you call it? It's essentially taking a whole node. Because of that belt, I wouldn't have to take something like this. Dex is going to be less important because I'm eventually going to work over here and we'll get another 20 dex. And then we'll only be 1, 2, 3 away from another one. Nice. But what we've been taking is just, oh, look at this. This tree is ridiculous, guys. I could back out of this. This would help too. If I back out of that, I think I can get some more AoE or more damage too. I've done that. I've POB'd this out before, and this can go. And then we could get into something over here, like something 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think one of these is better. There's a bunch of different better ones than that, but for right now, I'll leave it that way. This is giving us a bunch of AoE too, like 48%, I think. No, 15, 30, 42%. Oh, there's a question. Yeah, I just normally play on PS5, but recently been getting on the computer. Very cool. And then, hey, Furby, good to see you. What rank Cyclone of Tumult do you need for the Maven fight? What rank Cyclone of Tumult do I think I need for the rank? I don't know if there's a rank to it. I mean, is it just the regular? Your ranking system. Oh, that rank. Oh, sorry. Are you trying like an Uber Maven or just the regular Maven fight? As you're doing the whatchamacallit, the normal Atlas thing, that Maven, because there's drastically two different things. Are you talking about the first Maven fight, that kind of thing, or the really hard one, the memory game? The normal one, you'll be able to crush her. If you're doing, I would just, as soon as you see her, walk in and crush her. Won't be a problem. Won't be a problem at all. 1 second, I'm gonna grab some water. I have glasses here. The void stones. Yeah, I think so. I mean, just jump in there and yeah, you're not putting the fragments in there, right? Not that one. I don't do the. I don't know. If it's the one with the memory thing, that's going to be harder. It's not really a. It's just a skill issue there. You'll be able to do it, at rank. I was watching the wrong Maven fight. Okay, yeah, you should be okay. I mean, if you're up to that fight, DPS wise, you're going to be fine. It's just you got to make sure you don't mess up there. You can also just buy one in Trade League. I think it's like a divine, but you can try it, definitely. It's fun to try. And the other question is, how did you discover Path of Exile? Years ago. You know, I've been playing MMO type games for years, so I think I got this in 2016-ish or 17, I don't know. And then I would say 3 years ago I started playing it way more consistently and, you know, deeper and deeper. But I've been playing this kind of stuff for, yeah, just same as any other game, slightly MMO-ish. You know, you've got your character with, you know, gear. Sign me up. I'll give it a shot, whatever the game is. All right, let's see where we're at here. Good there, good there. Let's go do a map. Al Pyramid. Yeah, but I don't, yeah, I'm not sure how I knew about it. I probably just Googled RPG or ARPG, probably played, you know, the other precursors to this, not necessarily Oh, I did, I was playing Diablo 3 when it came out. That was years ago, and then this one came out pretty much after that. I'm newish to ARPGs. I found PoE on the free-to-play section of the game store in Steam, and said in my head, it doesn't hurt to try a free game, and now I have hundreds of hours in both. Yeah, it is nice. It's a free game too, so there's no barrier to entry. Even on the, I played my free-to-play account, and I mean, we have hundreds of divines in there, and that was only like 10 days of play. It was pretty good. Yeah, so you can do really well. All right, let's give this a shot, guys. I should be 95 in like a day from here. We're at 80. I should be that. Like a day and a half. Depends on how much I play. But as long as I don't make a mistake. That's the goal, to hit 95. I think 95 is what they say you need to hit as far as the final goal. As far as the achievements go. And then there's the whole boss thing, but I'm not gonna attempt the boss thing. Those guys are, yeah, it is fun. A lot of fun. I'm not going to attempt the boss. Those guys are so far ahead of me on the bosses that I would not even have a chance. But I will look, if I can make it to 95, then I'll look at some of the bounties. Maybe there's some bounties that are kind of obscure and they're out there. It'd be neat to be able to do that. But the goal is just to make 95 right now. It really is. Next up, 90. We hit 80. That was very cool. But now 90. Do this. Oh, 1 second. I'll read this. For such a long span of time between 1 and 2, they're both very addicting. Yep. I like PoE 1 more. I'm hoping they, you know, keep on adding to this so that it, you know, PoE 2 and make it a little bit faster. A little too slow paced in there. But I understand they want to make a different game, and you know, and it's more ruthless, so I don't mind that, oddly enough. I actually like ruthless mode in PoE 1. Although, yeah, it's slow in that game. And PoE ruthless is brutal. Oh, I see the comment, 1 second. And I always read the comments for people that... I've noticed on YouTube, a lot of people watch the videos afterwards. The live streams. How much was that? 500, guys. Nice. Eventually that gets up to 5,000, 6,000, even more saw fight from a single node, but at this level, pretty cool. 500 is a nice chunk. 1 second. They didn't say they were going to keep updating for such a long time. Didn't they say they were going to keep updating it? Yeah, they are updating it more and more, absolutely. Not trying to kill you like I did last week. Yeah, I think we were talking and I was like, yeah, I'll probably do this, and that was during the trial attempt. I think I went, where did I fight? I fought a merc. That's what it was. I'm not fighting the mercs now. I've stopped fighting them. I mean, I got a lot of good gear from them, but right now for this push to 95, I'm ignoring the mercs because everybody is dying to the mercs. So if everybody's dying to them, and you know, you'd have 4 days or, you know, a big chunk of time wiped out, I don't have enough time to make it to back here and again. So I say hello and I just keep going. And I don't need a merc with me, so and the Merc was dying anyways, even if I were to find a kineticist, I mean, I could look... I put it this, I would kind of be tempted to look at an infamous kineticist. I'd look at him, but I don't need one for this at all. So if I don't need one, then I shouldn't be messing around with them. With the next goal, and then once if I hit 95, then we'll figure it out from there. But this was a big thing. Even getting through the campaign was a big thing for me on Gauntlet. For regular hardcore solo stuff, I know I could do it. Just regular mode, because I accidentally did it to like 93 or 95 on my character just by playing normally and just, not being careful. Just an easy character to play. Oh, our town's out of money. How much money do we have? 31,000, not very much. And I'm just using that to try to get some, oddly enough, I just want glass baubles from that shipping. That's all I want it for. It's kind of funny.
Have a good find.
I wasn't going to do the town at all, but then I was like, you know what? I need some currency, guys. Oh, easy. We'll come around this corner. Oh, and I'm trying to full clear these maps just for the EXP, and so I don't plan to go too deep into these maps either, because I don't know what the next... Oh, what is this? Here we go. Put that there. And leech. Interesting, but no. That's actually a decent thing to unlock. And is this the... Oh, this doesn't feel very boss-like. Oh yeah, it is. PoE 2 bosses are way more interesting than this, but these serve their purposes too. There we go. And let's see what we want to take a look at. Probably that. I don't have a good filter for this for this character, but I'm just taking a quick glance at the stuff. And let's get out of here. And we'll spend the next point, and it'll be into Delve again. And then the comment, as you said, not dying right after. Can you explain the Gauntlet? I get stuck on the counter of Ogrim boss in PoE 2. Yep, that boss was tougher, but I've played him now. I'm the character that I don't have a problem with that boss now at all on PoE 2. But it's a neat boss. It's a really cool fight. I think you just get a lot of frost resistance. If you get some frost, you should be okay. And the Gauntlet is this. It's hardcore solo self-found. If you can, if you haven't done it, I would actually suggest it. You can just create a ranger character, go up with your burning arrow bow, and just kill Hillock on the beach, and then walk into town. That way you'll unlock these gloves. You get the gloves for free then. Kind of nice to have them. And all it is you just, if you die, you get sent back to the beach, and you have to start over. But you can still have whatever you put in your in here. So I was saving all this stuff in case I had to go again. So I've got a bunch of junk in here that I can probably get rid of. But yeah, and you just save up the stuff, but you keep on pushing ahead, and each boss, they have a bunch of modifiers too. Like in Act 1 through 5, they have extra projectiles, extra damage, all kinds of stuff. And it's really hard. And then when you get to Act 6, that drops away, and it goes into... you're going to have extra chaos damage on top of every physical hit. And some other things too. But the chaos damage is the severe one. And then if you can finish the campaign... Like, the boss... Even the Mervale is not easy. But if you want to have some sapphire rings for her, for cold resistance, and then you get through that, and then the Act 4 boss is harder than Katava, and then the Act 9 boss is harder than the Act 10 Katava. And then if you can get through that, then you get into maps, then the modifications change again, but they're not too bad for Acts 1 through, or Tier 1 through 5 maps. And that's pretty much it. And then you keep on unlocking. If you finish the campaign, you get a mystery box. And then if you do, what else? And then, we hit 70. So I'm registered automatically for prizes at 50, 60, 70, and now 80. And then at 90, and I think at 95. I'm not sure about 95. I think 95 is what they need you to hit, or I don't know. And to put it in perspective, only 1,400 people made it to 95 in the last Gauntlet. So if you can make it there, that's a really not very common thing out of the... I don't know how many people try. Probably 400,000, 200,000 people probably try the Gauntlet. Maybe 200,000. I don't know. I'm complete guess. I'm sure they'll come out with stats on it. But that's the Gauntlet, in essence. And it's solo self-found, so it's a totally different play style, too. You'd really have to be self-sufficient, craft all your own stuff. Pretty cool stuff. But I got a decent weapon. I could actually regal this. Do I have a single regal? Oh, I've got two. Let's regal this. I think I can. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could hit a suffix. Yeah, let's do this. Let's have some fun, guys. All right. No, not regal. Oh, darn it. It's a regal's for that. I need a exalt. I don't even have those at all. I was thinking regal for one of the other items, but yeah, I don't even have that, so that's a no-go still. Never mind. Oh, Ironheart, don't want to fight Ironheart. Okay. So we're good there. Let's go back down. Way more than that if you consider the retries. That's when you have to try to stun them. Okay. Finished the Hillock fight. Very cool. So you got the item for it. Very nice. I have to do that on my free-to-play account too. I should do it. It's easy to do. It takes about 2 minutes. So it's easy. That fight's easy on a ranger. Really not easy if you just run straight to him on a marauder. Very cool. All right. And oh, this is going to be for our first triple. This could be dead. This could be a little deadly, guys. We need it though. Let's go get it. This could be a little deadly. Let's get some water before I do this fight. Well, that's 2 glasses down. I got the 3rd glass lined up. 3rd glass of water. All right. Let's do this. And everything's fired up. I only have the 2. I have automation and purity of elements. I don't have any other auras going or anything. Let's put that on. Ah, fossil, very nice. Frigid's not too cool though. We don't need that for anything really. You can technically use those fossils just as a free chaos roll, kinda. Gonna put cold on it. It might get cold resistance on an item, so it's not terrible. Let's go peek our nose in over. Oh no, it's just a loop. Did we lose that proximity shield guy? Did he get stuck behind the wall? I hope. Nope, he's slowly working his way over, of course. And, oh, he's not that bad. He's just a chunker. And do this. We'll drop that down. Now I'm going to try to do it on the computer. Now I'm going to try it? Okay. Give it a shot. I'm trying to think when the next prize thing would be out. It would... oh, your gloves. Go ahead and put them on the cosmetic, and then I think it registers every level. It reflects your max level in it too, so like keeps track for, you know, it's a unique item to yourself, which is kind of cool. So if I can get it with level 95, there's no way I can make 100 on this character though. It would, yeah, there's no way, guys. I don't think I have enough time, not even close. I'd have to really go overboard with the hours to get it in there to 100. 95 is doable, very doable actually. But 100 would be brutally hard. We'll take a look at those, that, and I should have. It'd be nice if I actually had a filter for this too right now. I don't want to filter out too much and go to a stricter filter, but a little ridiculous right now. Here we go. So we had 280 azurite. Let's see how many azurite we get from this node. From a triple at level depth 40. Pretty easy depth, guys. Oh, there's a bunch of people in here. Hello, everybody. We're just trying to get to 95. We just got into maps. Now let's peek into here very carefully. And the darkness is not fun, but it's necessary to peek in because we need this azurite. Very cool. 90 from that one. And what is over here? Jewelry, don't want it. Oh, we'll peek at it, come on. Might be a heavy belt. No, we don't want any of the coral amulet. No, I thought it said coral ring. Run, run, run. Life gain on hit does work in the darkness, as a little side note. And we have a lot of life gain on hit. Although I actually have to do one more, at least one more lab, just to get the quality up on my main attack. So I should do that as well. In fact, I'll do that next. I can't put it off. It'll give me 1% more damage, a flat multiplier. Actually, no, more. It'll give me 1% more attack speed, which is some value. Oh, we got this. See, these guys are a pain. I don't know why these guys are hit so hard. And now I actually need a good drink of water. 1 second. Better. And we are level 80. There it is. And I definitely need a new weapon, guys. Or at least a good roll with an Exalt, but that's tough. I've pretty much, I think, what was it? I would say 90% of my points have been used on defense on the whole tree, so life, that kind of stuff is just no resist. Resist isn't an issue, but yeah, it's all life nodes. Very little into offense, which is okay, but it's starting to become an issue. Not a lot of ways out of it. One way would be to fossil craft. Another way would be to just get a bunch of essences and hope for that. So I might actually add essences to the map. That would be a thing to do. Well, this is our first triple node, guys. Let's find out what we get here. Is that the... Oh, it's not the dragon. It's going to make it dark, but that's okay-ish. It's our first triple azurite node, this character. Alright, let's find out how much we get. Not bad. 360 something. Pretty shallow right now. Geode map, we're not going to do that one again. He's got a ton of chaos damage. See how many... You get a lot of portal scrolls, so we don't really care about those anymore. Alright, let's go back up here. And what were we going to buy next? We need some of this. We need some of this. We need some more of this. But we need these more. So we're going to do that. And you can do shift click and it'll just buy the max. Probably another one of these as well. Yep, we need a little bit more here next. And let's do a quick ID on this junk. Chaos damage. Nope, 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 nope. And just looking for light. Lots of life. And then, ooh, intelligence. Oh, we got... Ours is better. 143 life, 37 intelligence. And then the 2... That's a good item for... You know, that's not bad. We might look at something else. Scour off that... Let's go take a quick look and see if we can scour that off and get something else instead. And that's okay. Done deal. And this geode map will 3-for-1 it. We don't want to run it though. A lot harder on a computer. Oh, really? I've never tried the other thing, the other way to do it, so I don't know. Yeah, I've never tried console controller. I'm so used to a mouse and a keyboard. Left hand just sits there over ASD, W. You can do shift space, and then you steer around with the mouse. Good to go. We're going to get this, then we're going to go check, what was it? We're going to see if we can scour off something and maybe get something better than the armor on there. I mean, 100 armor is not really that much, not that big of a deal, so. We'll just find out, though. I still have to do the fourth ascendancy. I got to do that on here. We have a good item for it as well. It helped. We'll be in good shape. And you get mini Defiance of Destiny with the Commander, which is a really, really good item. like a mediocre slash not so good one version of it, but it's still good. I'm using a trackpad. I've never tried that before. Yeah, that's really hard. That's really, really hard. Without a mouse, trackpad. I couldn't even figure that out. That's really hard. First, I'd rather do a controller that I've never played on than a pad. You're talking about the little thing where you have to point your finger on it from like a whatchamacallit, a laptop probably. Yep, laptop. Yep. Alrighty, let's go back up here. Yeah, that's hard mode, I think. That's really hard. Let's get this, and now we've got upgrade to 5200, but that could fill up really quick still. We're going to try to see if we can put something else on our helm. Let's go take a look. What do we have on here? Purity of elements. We're missing here. We're missing here. This is just sitting here doing nothing. We could put Berserk there. I have it. I've been leveling it up, but I just didn't want to do it. Also, I'd have to find a keybind for it. Let's see what it would be. Yeah, that would be interesting. I'm kind of using this instead of Berserk. I like it better, so I'll continue to ignore it. What is it up to? Faster attacks. It's almost... Oh, no, Oh, Berserk is red, isn't it? Not a green one. And faster attacks. Okay. So, what does this have on it? Eternal Blessing. Oh, and that's linked to that. Okay. And we got haste on there. So let's take this off for a second and see what we can put on here. Oh, God. Now, because this has int on it, I gotta get my gear back on there. So, yeah, I think armor is all we're going to get anyways. So I don't have anything worthwhile to put on there. But the bad thing is, I can't put this back on until... Do I have an int item that I can wear quickly here? Let's see, something like this. Yeah, I can put this on. Now I can put this back on. I wish they would... This is what a quality of life update for probably both games. If you go to put this on as you're dropping on there, I wish it would understand the 37 int and count that as your int as you're putting it on. Then you wouldn't have to do this juggle thing. It's just a coding issue. I don't think that it could be abused. You're putting it on, and now it would understand it. So it would be nice if they could fix that. And then you wouldn't have to juggle like this. And then I have to put these things back, turn them back on. There we go. Good. And we'll get our Stone Golem. They buff Stone Golems. They have 20% global defenses now. Let's just to take this off. What happens? Where is it? Where is it? Not there, not there. Come on, Stone Golem. There you are. We take him off, and we go to defenses. 6,000. That should go up to 1,000? Maybe? Let's find out. No, only 500, so it's an increase, not a more multiplier. That's still 500 or 600 more increased armor. Alright. And it might even... Did it affect that one too? Does it do that ES or no? Not sure about that. I never really thought of... Yeah, and our ES too. Interesting. Something. It's a buff. Alright. Next up. A map? Do a map. We haven't done this one yet. And let's take a look at it to make sure. Because this is what's going to kill... There's 3 things that are going to kill me. A Merc. This is number 2. Is not noticing a Reflect. And I could filter them, but I don't want to have to go back. It would be nice if it had a search filter right here. Then I could just put the regex right there and be done with it. But they just need to add that little line right here, guys. And then it'll make a huge difference. Accuracy. There's a lot of... It's not fun, not a fun map, but it's very doable. Okay. This is fine. I'm always worried about... Oh, I can't stun, so I can't get any endurance charges at all. Really. Let's see if I can get any for some other reason. Yeah, this is the Overground Shrine map. So I can get Fortify. But yeah, I'm not getting any endurance charges. So that's a chunk of my damage gone. 24%. My damage is gone too then. But we won't hang out in here too long. let's just get through this map and not do this one again. That'll be, I probably have to, if I do this right, it would be, I'd get a special regex for it and just make sure the stuns are there. Both kind of reflects and just, you know, be it, you know, a safer mode for this. And I'll probably do that before the next stream. I'll have a regex, so I'll just put everything, all the maps into a what do you call it? Into a special tab and just deal with it that way. And that way it can filter and highlight what I need. This thing's a tough guy here. Let's go into overdrive. Knock him down. Ooh, an enzymite axe. That would be a good, oh no, that's not the right one. Something. Easy fight. Oh, what's over there? What time is it? It's late. Early in the morning. Yeah, I'm in the middle of the US. I think you're over there in Europe, right? Europe, you're probably in the middle of the afternoon, I'm guessing? Not even sure what time it is. Oh, why did I go all the way? Thought it's over here. Yeah, I'm not even sure what time it is right now. Oh, it's 5 a.m. 5 a.m. for you. Okay. Oh, you're in Maryland. Okay. I thought for some reason you were in Europe. There's so many people and I get confused, but for some reason I thought you were in Europe. Alrighty. And we'll keep going. Easy stuff, guys. There's a bunch of people here. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. It's not like it's not like sub only chat. It's anybody can chat. There we go. A lot of people watch on their TVs though, and there's no easy way to chat on there. I know that. I watch a lot of the YouTube stuff on TV. Just nice to be able to pull it up. Never been, and no offense to Europe. Don't want to go. Yep. Okay. I can understand. And that's massive. There's got to be amazing things. Traveling around the U.S., there's so many amazing things to see. I mean, you could spend a lifetime just traveling the U.S. Not a lifetime. I mean, it depends on how deep you really want to go into each area, but you could spend years just in the continental U.S. And it would be just tons of stuff. It's amazing. Amazing. All kinds of great stuff to see and do. Yeah, you could spend a solid decade going around the U.S. and I mean, well, technically, let's see. If you had to try to see as much or anything on a U.S. trip driving to all the different places, probably 2 years. I would do it if you're really in depth. If you did like a tour of just the coolest places all over the U.S., it would probably be at least 6 months, maybe a year, to just hit the top places for, you know, everything. There we go. Afraid of planes? Oh, no problem. Yeah, that would be tougher. Yeah, it would take forever to get over. I don't even know how long it would take on a boat. Probably 2 weeks. No, it wouldn't take 2 weeks. It would probably take, I don't know, like 7. It'd probably take a week at sea if you're trying to let's say you wanted to take your actual car over there. Probably take at least a week from the U.S. to get over there. I don't know. I never really thought about the current, if you were trying to get there by boat. I mean, you could take a cruise, probably like 3 or 4 days, 3 days on a typical cruise. But like a cargo ship that was carrying I don't know, no idea. Interesting, but instead of a plane. Some cargo ships take like a week to get across there. They're just slow and massive. Why don't we have it? Oh, here we go. And of course, see how much... We need more carrying capacity on the sulfite. And, oh, this is going to be an interesting boss. And here we go. Okay. Oh, it's this guy. We fought him many times in this during the campaign. Then you have to fight them in the, repeatedly it seems like you got to fight them in boss fights too. But this is pretty easy. Come on. A lot of chaos, but we should be fine with chaos damage in here, even at 35%. Where'd he go? Duplicating himself, and there he is. Come on. Holy cow. Ooh, Lapis. Interesting. And no, that's not a good one. Valgreaves, none of this stuff. Good enough. All right, let's go back. And we got another point. Let's see. Afraid of planes and boats too. Oh, geez, you're not going there then. And I guess we're gonna go up here. We don't want this. I mean, it'd be nice, but I want to guarantee. I want to get to the point where I'm guaranteeing Nico in the maps, and that's gonna be the way to do it. All right, and we can just ID this stuff. Take a quick look at it. And this one, did we run it? Yeah, we ran that one. We ran that one. We ran that one. So we're going to have to do 3-for-1s too. The 3-for-1 recipe. We still haven't got a Keurig. Oh, we're afraid of the worst thing to happen. No problem. I can understand. And we have here a bunch of stuff. Let's just go to the next one and start throwing everything in here. It's a no. Going to be oh, it's a two-hander. What is this? Wait a second, guys. Deceptive. It's a two-handed axe. It's got some block chance. What's the... I don't think the DPS... Well, that's got some chaos. Interesting. What is this? The 670 total. But the fizz damage is kind of low. Oh, no, it's not. It's decent. Damage in main hand. What is this? Adds that to the main hand and chaos to the offhand? Counts as dual wielding. Slightly interesting act. I never would normally use this. Chance to block attack damage while dual wielding, and it counts as dual wielding. Well, that's interesting. Oh, that would mess up a lot of my other things. This counts as dual wielding, so it's a thought to maybe use, because then I would have to redo, that's two. Yeah, I would have to redo too much stuff. This is two-hander. I don't really need... Yeah, I don't think I need to do that. Even this... Yeah, that's a no-go. It's an interesting item, but no. And let's just quickly dump that. And this one, we'll just deal with it later. This... I don't think this... Yeah, I don't think that's going to hack it. I can't move to that. Even though it's interesting. Where'd I put it? Come on, use. Right here. Counts as dual wielding. Interesting item, but nope. And then Delirium. I don't need to do that. Yep. And Tormented Spirits. Good to go. Oh, we're about to hit another level. Let's go into here and ideally push a little deeper too. Not into King's March. Although this probably needs a little juice, doesn't it? And how much do we actually have? 37,000. Let's do two things. Let's roll for... No, I can't afford the big rolls here yet.
Who would you like to hire?
I don't need... we'll hire that guy. Why not? And then...
Great choice.
I don't want to hire this. I don't want to hire him, but we will. All right, re-roll a couple times. Ooh, that's a decent farmer. We'll take that. And we got another farmer down here for 227. Or a farmer for 350, and he's a rank 2. We'll hire both these guys because I need the currency because I need baubles, and that's the plan. So let's just put it into here. Let's give him that one, and these two here. Oh wait, look at this. Only one of them goes there. This guy's odd. He doesn't cost too much, and he's a rank 1, but oh well. And then, so we got 2 on corn, or 3 on corn, and 3 on wheat. And how much are we spending? How much are we spending per hour now? Doesn't add it up? No, it doesn't add it up. So let's donate, I don't know, let's put in 10,000? Seems like a lot, guys, but oh well. 10,000. Add. That'll last for 5 hours. So we're at 2,000 per hour. Not terrible. 1 second, I'm going to get some more water. I have glasses of water right here. Ooh, and he wants to talk to us. Okay. So, jump over here. And he probably wants to give us some more gold, right? Nice. I'll take it.
I'll handle things here.
And we'll probably throw a little bit more into the this thing. We'll take this. I won't run maps. We'll even get rid of that thing. There's probably a use for this, but I don't want to have to swap from two-hander to that. So, disenchanting, not bad. How many hours will this take? About 5.5. So he'll get all of that for that 10,000 gold. We're in good shape there. Let's get out of here. I didn't want to do the town because there's no way I'm gonna. It takes like a week to get a really good 50 mil shipment, and I don't even need that. So, no, I don't need to do all that. We're about to hit level 81. Let's do this. We need more of this stuff. I don't want to go into the city quite yet. Oh wow, it's drilling down. Here's a level 71 area. Trying to think what we were at. Yeah, we were at that's like a equivalent to a tier 3 map. That's not bad. Pretty completely safe, right? Famous last words. It'll be safe. Nope. Next step is level 90, and then the final push to 95 too. I'm not seeing anything that'll stop us right now. It'll be a mistake that I make that'll stop us, something like that. But as long as if playing sleepy, that'll do it. If you're sleepy, I've done that in Delve or different areas. Where I'm just you end up nodding off. You're like, what am I doing? So don't play sleepy. Don't mess with the mercs. And check your map mod. So I'll get a regex tomorrow up, and a safe one. I have some decent safe ones, but I'll make one specifically for the Gauntlet here. And we should be able to hit 95 then. We're the only Cyclone of Tumult player in the Gauntlet. One other person has it, but they're not using it. It's like, I don't know what they're doing with it. I think maybe like a cast on crit. It's like I don't know what they're doing with it, but it's not like a regular build. Different, but maybe they were using it. I don't know. I'll have to take a look again. Ooh, a leather belt. That's a free roll. Let's go get that free roll. And a Karui chopper. We'll take a look at that too. And do we have enough of these? Yep, we'll take one more. What were we upgrading next? Probably this one again. Oddly enough. A little duration would be cool. We'll take that. And this is good enough. Damage doesn't really matter. Alright. Let's ID this thing. And that is not going to beat ours by a long shot. And then we're going to free roll this. So we're going to use our essence. Any essence, basically. I don't know. Belt, fire resistance. Sure, why not? And that's a no-go on that one, too. And then we're just going to, while we're here, let's just make a dent in this pile of junk. Oh, there's our first 5-link, natural 5-link drop. Oh, we got to actually get that over there, too. Do it. Oh, this all has to be ID'd. ID'd, not that. Not that either. But this, there we go. So we'll take this, that, and I don't know, that. And all these too. Alright, that makes a tiny dent, guys. Usually I do this stuff off stream, but those are all bad, I assume. Think so. Good enough.
Yeah, well.
It's a lot of stuff in the dump tab, so. What did I 3 for 1 that? I think I might have. Oh, why is that there? There, now it's in the right spot. And let's just quickly this is too much stuff for my brain. I don't like it all piled up in there. There. Come on, please get all of it. Not quite. But that's good enough. That is fine. And we don't we've already checked all this stuff too, so almost all of it. That's a lot of armor and life and strength, regen, but ours has chaos. That's too good to pass up. Ours has, no, it doesn't have chaos. Interesting. Oh, it has int. There was always one mod on there that I could craft int on here. And then where would that put us? I think that would put us ahead, guys. This might be an item. This might be an item. Let's go take a look. Let's go see. If I were to put, I don't know what int we could put. I don't even know if there's a prefix. Was there a prefix open on that? Or suffix? There is. Why can't I put int on that? Did I not unlock the int one? Let's see. Int. 1 second. Tell. Is it under? It's undiscovered. Maybe it's under the No, it's right here. Why isn't? Does it already have some int on there? Why isn't this coming up? It's under a suffix. Do I have a suffix open? Yes. I put that on there. I can't do it. Oh, it can't go on the belt? Then how did I get it on here? Somehow that got on there. Is it just no on belts? Let's see. It's no on belts crafted. Wow. I never bothered to do that, so I didn't know. Interesting. We'll put it in our belt pile and just see what happens. I was like, how is that on there? And let's just put this away. Deal with all this stuff later. Magic. It was a magic. Yeah, it was magic. I don't know how that happened. I found it that way, so I don't know. Maybe it was a special drop. I don't know, guys. There's so many things in PoE that it's just amazing. We don't want to do the Beyond. That's a fire item, so I'd get something like, you could get a curse on hit of like flammability out of that. No, it was magically on there. Yeah, I'm just magically on there. I don't know how it got on there, but oh well. I don't want to go too deep, but let's see here. Triple there. That would be nice. I'm just looking for some good nodes here, guys. A double, and then there's this one and a cold one. Interesting. We could try this one. Monster level 74. We should be fine. Oh, and we get a point to spend. Let's spend that point, guys. And you know where I'm going to spend it. The most boring nodes ever. But we're going to be over 7,000. 7,100 life. Very nice. Get that guy up. Chunk along. The next node is very, very nice node. And then there are some more life nodes that are available. In fact, I might get I've never taken this before, but that life node that does the 10% more multiplier if you have all 6 life masteries. I've never taken that. So this will be a first. I think we're going to end up probably taking it too. It would be just a more multiplier on what we have, so I'm assuming that it would be at least worth like 700 life, maybe? I don't know. Depends on how the formula works out, but it'll be a chunk. And by then, that would put us at 8,000 life. And 8,000 life is really nice, guys. It really is. Hey, there's a bunch of people. And somebody just hit the like button. Thank you very much. I don't know who it was, but you know who you were. So thank you very much. Alrighty. Here we go, guys. And this should be commercial free. There's no ads. If anybody's seeing ads, let me know. But there shouldn't be any during the live stream. Which is nice. And this is just easy stuff, guys. We're just grinding away to the next level. You know, the 95 now. There shouldn't be any real obstacles. We cleared out. The big thing was, let's see. Along the way in the Gauntlet, Act 4 is a real... Act 4 and even the Deodra thing. Windows summary, okay. Thank you, Windows. Oh, and it went away by itself. Very nice of it. The, what do you call it? the Deodra fight before Act 4 boss, that can hurt some people. And then I handled that one well. The actual Act 4 boss is not easy. And then Kitava was not bad. Then Act 9 boss I really prepared really well for him. And that was no big deal. I face tanked it. I recorded it. It's on YouTube as well. So if you want to see that fight, I did that earlier today and I recorded it and made a video out of it. And then it was Kitava wasn't a bad fight. And it worked out pretty well. Let's just go deeper. Oh, right down in here. I want to go down that way. And then this stuff, the mods for that. Oh, Acts 6 through 10, you're gonna have to deal with chaos damage. So you're gonna have to. I was looking for chaos on any item, and I think I was actually at capped at one point, and then I got it back down to 65%, and then we took the negative 30 from Kitava, so we're at 35% right now. And this should be good. There's not a lot of, for me, there's not a lot of chaos damage down here. It happens occasionally, but it's not a huge deal. Usually I run with minus 60, so I'll be okay down here. At 35 will be way more than I'm used to. So, but I wouldn't want to go less than that even though, just to be safe. So we have a clear path forward to level 95. And hopefully within a day I'll be there. I'm not as fast as all those other guys at all. I'm like usually about twice as slow, but I get there very slowly. And we'll take the Great Crown, why not? An int item, interesting. Partially int. And I think it was this one. We still need to do our 4th Ascendancy. That's going to add some more life. And the interesting thing where it converts 50% of your physical damage into slow and steady wins the race. Hey Abacore, good to see you. Yeah, hopefully we'll see. Oh, I need that Azurite. The biggest thing is it's just you just can't make any big mistakes for so long. A lot of hours of play of don't make a mistake. It's tough. But so far so good. And I'm used to this. I'm used to this character, so that's a good thing too. So to me, Cyclone of Tumult is my favorite thing. So, oop, I even pressed the wrong button right when I said I'm used to it. And I gotta just knock this guy down before we open up this fight. God, this guy is tough. I need a better weapon. I could gamble for a weapon, guys. Let's do that. I haven't gambled for a weapon. I think that's gonna be our solution here. This is tough. Oh, we should be able to. Slow and steady. Not the race, but the goals. Yep. 3rd tune off the beach and just got to Act 7. Very nice. Just to put it in context, I was a Cyclone of Tumult. For the Act, it was easy, but for Act 9 boss, I had over 6,000 health. So you could do it. I mean, I didn't even use a single healing potion. I had life gain on hit. A lot of leech, a lot of it's just a tricky fight. There's a lot to it, and it kind of narrows you in. If you don't kill him fast enough, you're gonna run out of space too in the area. There's a lot to it. If you want a spoiler, you can watch on the YouTube video too, ahead of time. But there's this like a weird. He makes holes in the ground, and you can walk over him, but I imagine it does damage. I don't know. It's from one of the bosses. Didn't I open? Oh, I didn't click this other one. Are you kidding? Isles of Meat. Ooh, 2 Sulfite Scarabs. Very nice. That's a nice multiplier. And we got our Offering of the Goddess. Very cool, guys. So technically, I don't want to do it quite yet. But I will go in there and do the next lab as well. I don't think we want any of this stuff on the ground. Nope. Let's go up here. And the comments. Let's see. What's standard? That's why I only play standard. Okay. Standards. It's standard is interesting. It's the cool thing about standard is you can play the same character and just build them up over years of time too. I wish still adjusting to the game, no problem. Trying to out-level zone at the moment. Okay, you're trying to out-level the zone to make sure you have enough. Yeah, I was 10 over. Oh, what level are you? Because is it 50 when you? No, it could be 50 when you see that. I don't know. What level are you in X7? I end up 8 to 10 levels. Yeah, I was 10 levels above the zone almost consistently. Throughout the whole campaign, I was like 8, and then 9, and then consistently 10 for the final push, and taking just tons of life nodes. Ooh, this guy died at position 11 on the ladder. Done. Oof. So what level are you? You're 51. Oh, you're 58 at in a 51 at the moment. No problem. But you locked in that level 50 for there's some kind of prize at 50 or something that and at 60 there's another prize. So you want to hit 60 before you try the next boss too. You might as well. I'm just saying to lock it in. You don't have to, but that's just a heads up if you want to do that. And let's do this. Good. We have 693 to spend. We got to spend 1 here. Oh, we got to update. We got to upgrade. We're going deeper, so all this has to be upgraded again. All right, and we just found something. Oh, this. All right. We have that. Let's put this in the important spot, which is, will it let us put it right here? No. Nope, but it'll let us put it. No, it doesn't even let us put it there or any of these spots. I don't want to carry it around, but we have one. I won't forget that we have one. And the sulfite, we're going to need that. So we'll put all this stuff away and ID all these. I'm just looking for life and chaos, or life and int, that kind of stuff, and dump this stuff back in here and be done with it. Oh, we got another regret orb. How many regrets are we up to? Because technically we could go in there and do that too and get another point. Regrets. Oh, we need 16 more, guys. A long ways away from that. All right. So, we're level 81. Everything's going well. Let's see. Let's just go deeper. It's going to ramp up the EXP per hour too if we go deeper. This hold, I kind of want to go this way. Just for the, I want to go this way. Or the Azurite, because we need a lot more of that as well to keep up with the darkness. I don't want, it's risky if you have negative to darkness, and I want to peek into the side areas. So if you don't have, I just need to make sure that stays up to par. Also, we wanted to gamble. Let's go gamble after this node. I could gamble and get a really good weapon. I bet you I can find a 5-link just from that. I don't need one, but I mean, I will need one soon. I have a 5-link on my chest. If I can find Combs' heart, we will jump into the lead for life. If you sort by life on Gauntlet, we will be in the lead, which is really important. It's the most important thing ever, right? Not, but it's a fun thing to do. Be number 1 at something. But I'd have to find a Combs heart to really lock it in. If without it, you can still do it without it. It's just a lot tougher. Still possible, but Combs will be a big jump. It'll be like 2,500 life. It'll get us into the 10,000s. And then we can go even higher than that. So it'll be a big jump, guys. Oh, and you play standard because I can be level 8 to 10 levels above the zone and still get one-shotted. There we go. Rich, were you doing the what was it? Were you following any of the YouTube thing? What character are you playing mostly? That kind of thing. 'Cause you should be in standard, like softcore. You should be able to just crush things. There's a lot to it too. If you're, I don't know about any other, but if you're playing like a Cyclone, especially with life gain on hit, it's just easy mode then. And let's go gamble. I got bored and made a Necromancer Templar. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, yeah, once you start getting into new stuff, then, yeah, it can be a lot more deadly. And then, let's just fender that off real quick. I wish this would be control left click to bring that up, but oh well.
Be careful, Exile.
I don't need it to go here to dump it, but we'll do it that way. And let's just get this out of here just to clear this stuff up real quick, guys. Why did I put that there? Don't know. And anything to be ID'd, that one and this one, and they're not good and not good. Let's go gamble. I think gambling is on the items here through Faustus has been really powerful. I didn't know it was that good, that valuable. It really is. And this one's bad? Or no? No, I won't use it. And this one, and this one, and this one. And then we're going to drop this off right here. Now we have 3 of those. Once we get it, I can use that on like a level 5 map. I don't mind using them, but I don't want to use them prior to that. So here's the gambles. How much gold do we have? 26,000, and we need an axe, and we need a 5 link. A 5 link would be cool, but we need fizz. We need basically a fizz axe with some attack speed on it. There's the 5 link, and it's got fizz and attack speed, exactly what I asked for, except for the crit and the accuracy is something we don't need at all. I mean, I could back out of this, but then I would need to go into, you know, accuracy here and pick this back up. I would be spending too much to do it. That's a no-go. That's an interesting weapon. What's the DPS? 294. That's a no-go. Let's try again. I'm going to stick this right over here, though, just in case. Maybe a recombinator. I don't know if that... Yeah, I guess you could recombinate. I've never tried the recombinator, but we'll see. Another try. And fizz, fire, cold. Nope. And this one. Okay. Fizz, fire, a leech, and stun. That's a no. And this one. Got a lot of things on it. That's a lot of lightning damage, but yeah, we need physical damage. And the 63 per kill, that's kind of nice. That would be a downgrade for us. And let's try one more. Okay, crit strike, that's not good for us at all. We don't do any crits. Reduced enemy, no. And last try, guys. Alright. Is crit strike enemy, no. Across the board, guys, that's all no's. This one we might try to recombinate this. These two. Never tried that. Let's go over there and try one. I don't know how much it'll cost, but I've never tried a recombinator. I never got into that. That's a whole nother thing. 1 second. I like to make inefficient builds, no problem. And then Path of Exile, the game where you can be a gambling addict without losing your house. Very nice. All right, let's give this a shot. I don't know. I have no. Doesn't it have to be the same kind? I think it has to. I just never used these things, so I've never bothered with the recombinator at all. So I don't craft with that. I do some crafting, but not this way.
Hello there.
Glad I have Chaos Resistance. Magnor's Sanctum map is a crazy Act 7. Yeah. Yep, you need the resistances for this. I don't think this will go here, right? It does? And then this one is unpredictable, but you cannot select the modifiers. No. Can I select them? Oh, wow. All right, so I want the fizz. And I want, I guess, that. And then over here, I want not the fizz and accuracy, but I guess so. Let's say some attack speed. And I guess so. And it's 29,000. I don't have that. And only a Not 1%, but yeah, this is ridiculous. This is way too much stuff. I don't have enough sulfite I could get dust by doing the Atlas that way. That would probably be the way to do it. But yeah, that's a no-go, guys. So I mean, I can put it back in here, but that's a no-go in general. And we'll put it back in here. Oh, you're about to start the fight, Abigor? Or you just finished it? I think you could win that one. I don't know what build you're using either, though. Chuck that in there, and we'll even put another, I don't know, another add 1122. Good luck. Just finished it. Nice. Congrats. Very cool. And now you're going to be doing Act 8, which isn't too bad. Act 9 is definitely be prepared for that. Hey, everybody, there's a bunch of people in here. Exsanguinate of transmission. Don't know that one. Never used it. A Templar build. Nice. How much life do you have? You can see I'm kind of fixated on life. Especially in this gauntlet. I love it. We're going to go back down in here. And we're good to go. Let's go deeper. And we were working our way... I thought we were working our way deep like this. Aren't we just doing it this way? And wasn't there a lot better ones? But oh well. Maybe it reshuffled it. Oh no, we're over here. Let's go this way. Just a bit. Mr. Gaming Guy? Yeah, I'm just a bit obsessed with that. On our other character on this this thing, I was up to 15,000 health. It was really nice. But it was overkill. You don't really need that much health. So I scaled that back. But in general, especially in trade, it's so fun. You can get some, really good items for dirt cheap. 10 chaos, you can get a really good item. A lot of people don't stack life like that, so... And with the Defiance of Destiny, it just scales up the results really nice. It really is cool. Alright, we'll take the wealth. Scouring orb, we need them. I don't need those. Oh, I'll read the comment here. So with Abigor, as long as you don't get one shot, you should be good, right? Okay. Oh, and you have 2.6 life. Ooh. With 75%. And then 30 block already with 400 regen. Yeah, I would be You're braver than I am. Yeah, well, I don't have any block. I have 0 block, 0, oh, I don't like this going on right here. Let's, oh, this guy's a pain. The molten shell explodes. Oh well, we'll deal with them. Yeah, braver than me. I stack a ton of life. The big thing is I'm not very good at the game. I'm mediocre at the game. So I kind of just plow into it, and brute force it instead of finesse it. Which is nice, which is a way to do it. I kind of wanted to fight those things back there, but I didn't like that molten shell guy exploding away. But we're okay. And these are all pretty easy fights. Oh, we took some damage there only because it was dark. See the darkness all of a sudden. All right, let's. Oh my gosh, guys, right there. This whole group. I don't like this group right here. Let's get out of this. I don't like that group of 4 with the darkness. That's not. I don't want to go down like that. And there's no reason that I have to fight that right there. So if there's no reason, just oh, you can take the hits. Nice. You don't have that much life. Yeah, that's tough. And let's go back in here. Let's redo that one. Okay. I didn't like that, whatever that was. And it was 4 of them. I've never seen 4 on me at once like that. They were really aggressive there. And it gets dark, and in the darkness, that's how we dropped down to like that much life. So they took a good 3,500 to 4,000 life from me. And I don't want to die to that, so we'll try again here. We're going to have plenty of sulfite, so... Oh, just need to make sure my recovery is good and my armor is high. Nice. Yep, I got my first, what is it, the granite flask going. I'd like that other one. I forget the name of it. I never use it, but the 20% more one. I'm actually going to use both of those if I get it. Oh, let's break that open. Look at all these axes. Axe heaven here. And what is it? Serrated, interesting. Triple serrated, that's going to be a good thing. Let's get out of here. Serrated, I forget what those do though. I want bound and I want aberrant, but serrated are fine too. We'll take a look in a second. A flare cache, we'll drop those off. This is getting pretty, I don't remember Delve being this is, for depth level 60, this is not normal, guys. This feels more like depth 160. This shouldn't be this hard. I don't know why it's like they're scaling up the, I don't know what's going on. Oh, maybe, you know what? 1 second. And how can I'm gonna do this. I bet you, did I get into like the next level of maps or something? You know, like the next tier of mods? What did it do? It did. At 74. At 25% less. It was at 20% and now it's at 25. That's not a great difference, but still, something happened, I noticed. So, that's interesting. So it correlates with the map, the monster level. So that's how they did it. Okay, so it doesn't, it's not like mapping onto what your, oh, this is going to be interesting. Maybe I'll have to do sideways. That's going to be terrible EXP. 95 is going to look pretty, I was hoping to sneak down to, we'll figure it out. But still, that was a big chunker, guys. This does not feel like a normal, a normal 60 is all. And I understand the mods are on there, but still. It's chunkier. And I just need a better weapon, guys. I really do. I might be doing some horizontal at like 72-ish. What would that put us at? 74 must have been the cutoff. So 68, 69, 70, 71, 72-ish. Yeah. Looks like 72 is the cutoff for the next stage up, which I don't really need, so we'll figure it out. Oh, there's another granite flask. I can get another reroll on that. Or a second one of those. Okay. So, there are issues there at 72 that I have to deal with. It feels chunkier. Oh gosh, look at this. We need more here. More there. I'd like a little... Oh, let's just take one more flat, or one more of these two. Alright. Hey, thank you for the like. Very cool. Oh, and there's a bunch of comments. Just like that would be the axe. That's a good... They want the axe... they want to ask you a question? Alright. And then I'm split between getting Pride Merc or a... I didn't go with any Merc at all because what... You know... Any Merc that they provide, it's going to add 30% or 50% more life to the bosses. So to me, it wasn't worth it. So I just didn't do a Merc. I tried a Merc a couple times, and not only that, but I mean, you know, in the trade league, you can get Perkle's Toe. You can give all those perks to your Merc. This way, you don't have a lot of gear to give your. It's just a lot tougher to gear them out. Keep them alive. It's just tough. And it wasn't worth it for the extra life that it grants all of them. Oh, this is actually a good one. These are good. So I could maybe... What would I have to do? I have to get some blanks and then re-roll. Let's try this one. Let's go to our axes that we just had. And these I can't use, but I'd like to re-roll like this one. Okay, so then we have some fossils, And we have some... We only have what? Oh, I have more than that. 1 second, guys. I have more than that. There we go. So let's do this. Let's take a reroll just with 1. Here we go. Moment of truth. More attack modifiers, so maybe attack speed and then get lucky with the fizz, or we can craft it on, but let's see what we get here. I don't like any of that. But we will use this as our crafting thing, so let's just do that. Put that away, all those away. We have to deal with this. We don't need to do that or that. Alright, so let's identify this one real quick. Let's re-roll and see if we can get a better flask than this. But then I'd have to, oh, no way. There's no way, guys. Because then I'd also have to craft it too, so, you know, craft it to be an auto flask. Oh, 1 second. Can mercs level up? No, they can't. They can't level up. You just have to get a new merc each time, you know, as you level up. I could use an upgrade weapon also, so I feel your pain about the axe. Yep. This axe is great. It really is. It's enough, but I would like to get a... Instead of 582 fizz, I'd like to get that up to like 650 to 700-ish. And I don't even have an... I could regal, or I could roll that and try to get it. There's different ways I can approach it, but getting a good base... Getting good bases, I could go, you know, from gambling him. Only 8,600, guys. This is tough. Yeah, there's not a lot of options here. I could alt roll into it and try to get... What could that go up to? That's only a tier... You know, try to get a couple of tier 1 rolls, like fizz and... Get an axe with fizz and attack speed. And what attack speed? That's a rank 2, or tier 2. So I think that would probably be the way to go into it. But then, you know, scour it off. I've got 17 scours, and then just roll it like that, and then regal it and cast it. I think that's probably the most likely way forward. Yeah. Whatever you say, just know I'm rooting for you. Okay. It's all good. Okay. And yep, way more gambling. Yeah, I won't even be able to gamble. I only have like 3 more tries at that. But what I will do is I'll use him to get a base. I can get a decent base out of him that way, and then go that way. What was the item level he gave us? 79, and we have a 72. So he'll give a better base. I like that. Okay. Was that off? Was that why I was taking a bunch of damage, guys, or did I just take that off? How'd that come off of there? I wasn't switching this out. Was that off this whole time? I think it was, guys. When did I switch this out? Let's see, where's... 1 second. Up here. That was a long time ago. Was that off? I gotta put this on. I don't have an easy way to remind myself here, except right up here. That could have been off for a while. Do you think Abigor needs a new wand, or... I have no idea. No idea. I don't even know anything about, like, his stuff. I don't know anything about that. All I know is Cyclone of Tumult. Alright. I think I was actually without this thing. What was that doing to me? Let's see. What was I doing down there with... And push 1? It was still safe enough, but, you know, any kind of ailments were probably affecting me. Interesting. Not good. Usually I have it over here so I can see it, but I actually have to tie this in. Maybe I could move this to the back, but then I couldn't tell. I could get this one off. Let's do this. Let's put that one there. Alright, so... I don't want to fight here. Well, let's fight. Let's try this fight. But we're at the next tier of things. Oh, he's level 59 with a level 13 wand. Oh, jeez. But you don't need to upgrade that dude. Does it actually make a difference if you upgrade? Some builds, it doesn't really matter, or maybe it's a unique wand. Maybe it's special, maybe. I don't know. That's all that matters. I'm still alive, yep. Alright, let's get these guys down. I'd like to knock out the next level here, but it might be a chunk at this point. Alright, let's see what we can do. more spell damage and stuff like that. It's a rare wand. Nice. Let's peek into this side area. This is a really long side area. We don't need to fight all these guys. And I'll leave the 25 gold on the ground. Crazy like that. And let's see if there's anything back here. Yes. This was worth coming back here for. Hopefully I don't die for it, but there we go. And I'll take the Val Axe. Interesting. I wonder what item level that was. I'm guessing probably like 74-ish. 1 second, I'll get to the comments. There's a bunch of people in here. Hello, everybody. The early morning stream. Yeah, I just started up the YouTube stream a few hours ago. 2.5 hours ago, I just said, you know what? Because I was doing Twitch for like the last 3 days, and only because it's easier to Twitch, you just push a button and go. Here I have to like reset the settings. It doesn't save your settings, so I have to go through there, and then I have to a bunch of things. It's just harder. And then I had to upgrade the or update the splash screen too, whereas that I can just press the button and go. So it's not that much work. It's like 2, 3, 4 minutes. You guys can tell how much time I spend on my thumbnails. I do what you're not supposed to in YouTube. On YouTube, you're supposed to spend a lot of time on thumbnails and do all that kind of stuff. I just throw it in MS Paint, type what it is, and go. And I use 3 colors: red, green, and blue. No, red, green, and yellow. You know what? I haven't used blue text. Maybe I'll mix things up and go crazy with some blue text one day on one of my thumbnails. But it's usually red, green, and yellow. I guess it's like the stoplight. Interesting. Oh, that's not bad axe. Alright, let's go back up here. Alright, and the comments were catching up. Only upgrade is spell damage, physics level. Yeah, I don't know, but definitely a new one. What about purple text? I've never used the purple text either. I would be opposed to blue. I like it. Alright, let's see what we got here, guys. That's decent enough. This will be a higher duration, but I don't really use that too much either, because I oddly enough, you don't use it. You don't want to speed into stuff in the Gauntlet. You don't want to, like, just rush around and blow everything up. You're kind of a little more cautious, so I don't really use this too much. So I don't need to really upgrade there. Sounds fun. Blue and red, then purple text. There we go. Alright, so let's see what we can do. This is an item level, what? 75. Not bad. And that's item level 75. So both of those, I'll just chuck them in here to deal with them later. But I think I'm gonna end up having to actually craft my own weapon. Oh, and that's a 5 link, so there's no way I'm using these guys. It's already 5 linked on the other one, so it's gonna be one of those. And there we go. Let's see if we can knock out the level though. Safely. This is 73. I think it's still going to be the next level up here. Is it? Yep. Oh well. I think 72 would be the next chunk down in damage and all that kind of stuff. We should be able to get to level 82 though. But I think it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Oh, pristine. 1 second. What is the pristines? I never really bother. Oh, more life. And less death. That's perfect. We need one of these with a serrated. This is interesting, guys. I can definitely... Oh, no. I'm thinking for the weapon. So, maybe roll that. But then we could do it on a belt. More life with aberrant. That's what I would probably... I don't even know about that. But we definitely need that pristine one. So that's cool, but interesting. And if the pristines are falling, we could probably get some more pristines in here. Once you find one, then it should be in this zone-ish for pristines. Interesting. Let's see if we can go down here and find something. lost armor. No on that. Usually I don't even open those, but yeah, we won't. I kind of want to go over here, guys. This is not super safe to do this, but come on. Into the darkness. Way into the darkness, because I wanted this right here. Alright, and now we gotta somehow get all the way back there. Come on. That wasn't too smart, really, but I wanted to do it. I was like, that could be really good. Alright. Get away from that explosion. Geez, they're following us around. Decent EXP. I can get that off the screen in a second. I don't want to do that. I want to do that. That's what it was. You know what it was? I got rid of Leap Slam completely when I normally do Delve like this, so I don't need it. That'll be something that we get rid of eventually here. Oh, and the comment question is, hopefully you get a one. Okay, I'll craft one soon. Nice. If I were to ever follow a build guide, I think I'd only ever follow you because you explain more and they are longer videos compared to a lot. Yeah, my videos are... the funny thing is, on those videos, some of them, not all, but the majority of them, my goal is to make them at least half as long as they are. But I don't know how long they are until I'm, done with that particular episode if it's a build guide type thing. So I think I can, let's say it was a condensed build guide, like 15 minutes, right? I think I can do it all of a sudden it'll be 30 minutes or a half hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes long, and because I just talk about everything, and I'm not leaving anything out, and it's pretty detailed, but holy cow. I do try to make them shorter, and I end up, like the series, there'll be hours and hours for those series, but it's neat. If you're new to the game, it really does help everybody out. A lot of times in the comments, I'll get comments like that they couldn't do the game until they gave it a shot following my build guide, whatever it is. And it's kind of a build guide, but it's like a playthrough of every step and all the decisions. And they do like it. Well, people do like it a lot. But it's a it's a lot to go through. But you can kind of just play it and just play the game too. So you have a second monitor and pretty easy stuff. I try not to put too much of the filler stuff in there either, but I still end up with too much. Not filler, but like me fighting. It's just tough. I every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, and this is important because of this, and this is important because of that. It just adds up over and over again. Even on this character right now, I know I got to go do lab. Technically, I should be doing lab at least like the tier, the third lab. I should do that like 7 more times. I need to cap out my what do you call it? My, let's get this down. My Cyclone of Tumult to 20% quality. Then I have to do, I think I'd actually do the life gain on hit to 20% quality. So that's going to take, on average, probably 6 runs. So it's 7 runs just for that total. And that's just the beginning. There's other things I can do to make myself a lot stronger too. But I think those would be probably pretty important for the final push to 95. I don't think I would need to do any of the other ones. There's just a lot to it. There's a lot to this game. And that's not even getting into all the other craziness. Alright. Good. And we got a bunch here. That would be the most responsible thing to save up for and spend. And I probably will. So, we're about to hit level 2. So let's do that too. Oh, and we get a very, very good one too here. Let's get this, and we'll get some Jeweler's Orbs. Oddly enough, now that I've got to campaign, the Jeweler's Orbs aren't a big thing, even with the fusings, too. How many fusings? We're at 50. We need 100 more to lock in a 5-link if we find one. And we'll put away the Pristine. Good. All right. I like the lives because you can't remove the filler. No problem. Okay. The longer ones are more entertaining. Okay. Very cool. All right. Here we go. Don't need to do that. We're going to go into here. And let's go see what the thing is. I don't have to go in this way. I could have just looked through Faust or through Nico in the hideout, but oh well. So, I would like that one. I don't know what's over here. And this at 72 is the break point, so a safer one would be here. But then we dip down into this fire one. Doesn't really matter. Like flammability on hit, the curse, that's not going to be a thing of importance. We could get this one. So we safe-ish, and it'll be fine. All right. Oh, and somebody hit the like button again. Thank you very much. Very cool, guys. All right. Let's give it a shot here. And we will peek into this area. Jewelry. I don't mind if we get like a leather belt. Let's see. Heavy belt. I guess any belt. Technically, we could be an upgrade. And the Samite helmet. I really wish I had had some kind of a filter for just the things I need now. I didn't think I'd really need it to this extent, but I kind of do. Ooh, that's a nice item. That's a nice drop, guys. But I actually need some more fossils now. Resonators were actually good on. Now I need some fossils to throw into them. And technically I should go over here. Yep. And fossils, please. In the regular game, resonators are going through the roof. I don't know what the prices are in the last week, but you can make so much money down here, guys. Like this right here, that right there would be almost 50 chaos. Just that little room right there. So it was great. I made so much on that free-to-play character that I was doing. It would have been a lot harder to build up the character. Oh, there we go. Hit a level. Very nice. We might have to do cast when damage taken on our golem too, because he's not living at all down here. He is not living, so the move to him would be it would be a possibility, I think. Just to use him as a on demand as we get hit. He would spawn and then taunt, and then he'd boost up our armor for a second at the right time as we're getting, not before we're hit, but at least after we're hit, so we wouldn't get like 2 hit, and then he would die shortly after that. So I think we're gonna have to do that setup for him. He's not cutting it at all. Even if I think he's got like 2 more levels to go. He's not. He needs to be like 50% more life than he has right now. Maybe even a little bit more. But he's just not cutting it. Alrighty. And done on that one. And this is the last guy right here. How much azurite are we going to get at this level? Not too much. Something. 250, 270. Oh, we got a regal. Nice. We're actually going to need that, I think. Oh, and a leather belt. That's cool. And I think we can actually use that right now, guys. Let's do that. Ideally, I'd want to wait for one other fossil, but let's go find out. Tack things on our belts. I don't think that would be a good thing to do. I mean, it'd be a thing, but let's see. So here it is. That's we could blessed orb this to get a better roll there, but let's see. Oh, 1 second. Are regal orbs more rare than chaos? Yes. Just to put it, I only found one other one. So I found that many of those. No divines yet. No exalts. So they're pretty rare. I think they should at least double or triple their commonality. For new players, that really helps. And it's just it bridges you from a magic item to a rare. So they really need those. At least double, probably triple whatever the drop rate is right now. It's perfect. We can do the ID this one and this one and this one. We'll just probably drop them anyways. We don't want, no, that's no good, no good, no good. All right, so we're trying to, there's no way I'm going to replace that int. I mean, technically I could go like this and get int, but I would be passing up a thing. So let's see. And, ooh, here we go, guys. is a big one. We're at 7146. That 10%? It is. 7357. Very nice. I like watching that number go up. Okay. So, fossils on this. What can we actually do? We have the pristine one. We want that. No defense. And then what else do we want on here? I don't think that would be good for a belt. There's no real... It can't run... It can't... No. Can't do that. More fire. What does this have on there? Lightning. And more cold. No fire. I guess we could do... Let's see what our stats are on this. And then I'd have to get the intelligence. This is very unlikely to go with this, guys. I don't think it's worth it to do it on this thing. I really don't. So let's just do this. No, I don't think we don't have enough to be messing around with this thing. And we need that int there. It's saving us saves us a lot. So that's a no on that one. But we could do it on something else, maybe like that we could get around the dex, I think. Do we even need this much dex? I'm going to take this off and see what happens. Do I still need... Yes, we still need that much. How much are we shy? Can I put this up? I can't put it back on now. See, I hate this when it does it. Let's put this back on. What is our dex at then? 81. Oh, we're at least 28. It's not 28 though, because that... Oh, maybe it is a full 28. Wow. Don't we have an amulet? This one would not work, but this one would kind of work. Let's see if that is enough to get it. It's not. Holy cow. Do I have to put 2 items on? Let's see. Dex. I think I had to. I think I had to put this on too. Now I can put that on? Still no? Are you kidding me? Now we can finally put this on. Yeah, I don't like that. I wish they would get rid of that feature. Just update it. If you're trying to put an item on that has Dex, it should just let you do it. I'm going to put these up here, so I need all of these to actually swap it out. Because you can get, all of a sudden you can forget to move things around. It's just clunky, guys. I don't like that. I could scour some of this stuff down, too. What could I scour down? Phase run at 88. I could phase haste. I don't need this at that too, so I'd have to spend some scours to get it down, but that's a possibility to get rid of this. Because I don't need this. I don't technically need these two. So yes, that might be a solution too, to get rid of that issue of dex. There's a lot to do yet. I like the lives because you can't remove the filter, and then our regals, and then don't forget to reactivate everything. Yep. Thanks for the reminder. There we go. Alright, so I could scour... what I'm probably going to do is scour these things down. I have to scour it down to what? If I were to get rid of this, like 30 less. So we'd be sitting at 80. So I'd have to scour that down a couple times and this down a bunch of times. I should not have leveled that up. I mean, oh, it's already pretty high in the beginning. I don't even know if that'll go down to 80, guys. Are you missing one? No, that's the only 2. These are the only 2 I have. That's it. Oh, and then, oh, this guy. He pops up. Like that. But, not bad. Alright, so what are we at? Hey, thank you for the likes. We're at almost 3 hours, and I did 2 hours on Twitch already. I'm going to wrap this up because, right now I think I have to... I think I have to de-level some of these gems, especially this culprit. Okay, I thought yep, no problem. Nope, not 3. And then we'll be in better shape for re-rolling items too, because I can get a better one of these, or at least a better belt. I don't know, some kind of mix in here, guys. But right now it's really tough. Don't leave us. That face. Sorry, guys. I'm surprised my voice, 5 hours for it. I almost lost my voice at the 1 hour mark. But so far so good, guys. All right, let's do this. We could always listen while you do it. No. I mean, I've got to I've got to actually cook and take a break and that kind of stuff. But I appreciate it, guys. God, what a mess this. I think we're in good shape. 82's decent. We have a path forward to every once in a while, no problem. Good stuff. We're gonna wrap it up. We're at the 3-hour mark here, 5 hours total. That's good. And cool. And also, if you guys ever have any questions in the YouTube comments, you can comment on any of the videos. And I always read the comments, and I try to reply to all of them. I'm fairly good at it, as far as, consistently replying. Hopefully, I'm guessing in the evening time. I haven't got to the point of making a schedule for that, but I'd like to. But earlier, like I started late last night, so and now I'm up early in the morning, so it throws things off, guys. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up, and let's see if on Twitch I can actually raid somebody. I don't know how to raid on YouTube at all. I'm new to streaming in general. I've got about 2 weeks of 2 weeks of streaming under my belt now, so I don't know how to raid on here on YouTube at all. I just learned how to raid on Twitch. But pretty cool, guys. All right. Cheers, all. Have a good one. Good one. And thank you for stopping by. Really, it does make the whole gaming experience a lot more fun when there's lots of people in here and we're all talking and having a good time. So, very cool. The constant streaming, it's more fun. Yep. Have a good day. Thanks, Richard. Thanks, everybody. There's a bunch of people in here. I don't really know how to figure out who's in the chat, except when they chat. So, Abigor, everybody else, have a good one, and have a good day. Very cool, guys.